Okay, welcome back to our Coriolis, the Third Horizon campaign. We are running the Emissary Lost, which is the first part of the Mercy of the Icons official campaign for Coriolis. The crew of the Sacred Oasis has been following the trail of their captain's kidnapped niece, as well as the emissary, often referred to as the messenger. They follow the trail down to the planet of Kua, suspecting the Order of Pariah, a religious sect essentially, to be behind the kidnappings. And they've encountered in this once hospital, now seems to be base or processing center, where they seem to be bringing those who are inflicted with the mystic's disease, as it's been called. The party attempted to make a, we'll call it a front door raid, and so suffered some casualties, so fell back, and are currently kind of working out their plans, as they know, time's ticking. Clearly, the order knows they're there, and who knows what they might be up to inside this building. So we'll start up, and you guys tell us about your character, and I will start with Crystal.
I am playing Cyrus Toima. She is a scientist engineer. She's usually the one that's trying to build things or repair stuff, but now she's in the jungle with a gun and kind of doesn't know what she's doing anymore. And that is Cyrus Toima.
Yes, this is much more of a talk to people and figure out problems party than a front door assault party for the most part. So you're doing okay. Nikki, tell us about your character.
I play Amira. She's the captain of the Sacred Oasis, and she is very worried about her crew, whom she loves dearly, all of them, and especially Saeed, who is her former bodyguard, now more like a brother to her. She also is not sure they're going to be able to do what they came to do, which was rescue her niece Noor and the emissary from whoever's abducted the mystics. So she's in a bit of a problem right now, but she's certain that together they can figure this out.
Yeah, you've been in tough pickles before. We'll see what happens. Saeed or Mike, tell us about Saeed.
Saeed Hafiz is the gunner. He's currently on the mend, but he's getting rather stoic. He's been through battles before. He's been through some very bad battles before. He's been in much worse places. And so he finds himself mentally going back to those places. And he's not liking that he's finding his humanity kind of leaching away from him, as he knows what needs to happen, and he knows people will hurt and people will die, but in order to reach objectives that need to be met in the time frame, certain things need to happen, and he just doesn't like it. And that's Saeed.
Excellent. And rounding out the crew is Young's character. Tell us about Raman, Young.
Raman Al-Qasim is a self-proclaimed best pilot on this side of Third Horizon. He's usually a cocky test pilot, but recently has been beaten up quite a bit. He's currently down to 1 hit point, and both of his eyes are injured, and he's sustaining a sprained wrist, which gives him -5 penalty to combat overall. So he's in a bit of a pickle. He looks around, and everyone's huddled and more or less beaten up. So he suggests, approaches Cyrus and says, "Cyrus, what do you think? Perhaps you could turn the grab lift into a remote controlled distraction. Do you think you could do this in a short period of time?"
Excellent. Also, just rounding out before you guys get into it, rounding out the party, who's now awake. You had left her unconscious, hidden after the encounter with the man in the golden armor, is Akuba, who is a adjudicator. She's hurt. She's a little pissed off, but she's in slightly better shape than you all are, and ready to fight. So, all right, there you go. Sorry, go ahead, Young.
Yeah, he approaches Cyrus and asks her whether she could use the radio receiver to try and connect it, hook it up to some of the control buttons on the grav lift, and turn it into a remote control device.
Cyrus says, I'm an engineer. Give me a few scrap parts and some element Z, and I'll have a ship running precision jumps for you. Of course, I can control a grav lift.
Well, controlling is not a problem, but building it in very, very short period of time, that's a great challenge, even for you, Cyrus.
Cyrus cracks her neck and pulls out her Omni tool.
Okay. All right. So what is it that you're planning on doing? You have a grav lift, which is essentially it's probably like a half a meter thick, but it's essentially a flat platform with kind of a driver's seat on the front, if you will.
Because we're about 200 to 300 meters away from that complex, I think. We think that approaching that complex through an open space would be very dangerous, because I'm thinking that they're probably fortifying themselves and trying to shoot at us if we try and go there. So he's gonna try to use that grav lift as a distraction. If Cyrus could turn it into a remote control device, he's gonna make it so that it goes in the opposite direction, on the other side of the building, to suggest to these guys that they're actually heading that way, giving them a chance to approach it on the other direction. So he relays that information to Saeed and Amira to see whether if that's a sound idea.
Oh boy. It's possible. What do you think, darling?
Says, well, we don't know how many we got that we're up against. I mean, if there's a few, they might fall for it. If there's a bunch, then it might not be much of a distraction.
True. It would help to know their numbers.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
So sorry, just in case. So you do know that you encountered 4 plus the man in the golden suit, one of which dropped with the shot, but you don't know if you finished him or not.
Right.
And of course there could be more, but that you know there's at least that many. Although you haven't seen the golden suit guy in a while. That's potentially be a pretty serious threat.
Yes, the guy with the laser knife.
Yeah. Right.
We know too that he's a fanatic and will do anything he can to stop us.
Right.
And I'm very hurt, as I'm sure all of you are as well.
Yes. So we will have to be quick about this, because I know we left them some damage too, but they are good to be healing just as fast as we are.
And they would be tracking us. I believe they saw us in the uniforms. So if we are not out of these uniforms, or at least remove the radio tracker beacon, we would be ambushed quite soon.
I've already taken care of the radio beacon. I'm pretty sure they don't know that I have.
Perhaps we could take out that beacon and place it on that grav lift and lead them away.
I mean, if they would chase us, sure. I mean, it's worth a try.
Well, tell me what to do. I will help you. And Raman, gets up and bashes a couple of those transmitters open, and tries to be helpful to Cyrus if she's making a technology roll.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What are you trying to do, Cyrus? What's the ultimate goal here?
I was gonna try and use, I think, Gearhead to do this.
Mhm.
To try and make it so that she can control the grav lift, like with a remote, basically.
Okay.
So she could either drive it into the building or away from the building, whatever it is she needs to do.
Okay. Yeah, that's an automatic thing, right?
I have to I think I can roll a
Yeah, you make a
technology
technology
roll.
test. Yep. And then what happens is the number of sixes you roll determines the gear bonus of the item. Okay, that's good. So, yep. Go ahead and do that. You have plenty. You have all the parts and stuff, so you can certainly make that
Okay.
that technology
And
test.
do I get the +1 from my Omni tool as well?
Yeah, if you have advanced tools, which is the Omni tool, right? You can.
Yes. All right. Awesome.
She gets +1 from Raman helping her out, right?
Yeah, as long as you have technology. Which
Cool.
I
Yes.
know that
All
you do.
right. Sounds good. And here we go.
Let's see what you got. Nice.
Well, yeah, she did pretty good.
Well, better than nothing. I mean, you could roll. You could pray. Right now, you'll get essentially what's going to happen is if you're going to use this thing, let's say as a distraction, so it'll count towards. I guess it'll be a penalty to their observation, maybe or a bonus to your infiltration, depending on how you do want to do it. It'll be 1 die because you got 1 success.
You know what? Yeah, I think she knows that she can do better. She's gonna pray to the icons and
Okay.
ask them to help her clear her head a little bit. She's just in this swamp and everything. All right, and then
Okay, so messenger. That seems
yeah,
appropriate.
messenger.
Okay,
2
nice.
more.
2. All right.
That's 2 more, right? So that's 3 total.
Yeah. Yes. You're supposed to only actually roll the dice that you didn't succeed on, and then you add it to it. Yep.
I did.
Yeah. No. So yeah. So you would add it because the other one still exists because you only rolled the other dice, right?
Yes, right. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah. I mean, you'll get a bonus or penalize them depending on how you want to look at it. Yeah, that's a pretty good rig up. You think that based on how you did it, that it clearly will show that whatever the grav loader is carrying, a total of 4 people. You made sure the signals were separate enough so that they wouldn't just pick up a signal, but they'd literally see 4 separate signals, so they know there's 4 bodies on there. 4 bodies. There's nobody on there, but theoretically, and that you can control it with the remote. Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was everybody
Yeah.
with?
So she's like, yeah, got it. I'm gonna sync this to my computer, and I should be able to control it just fine.
Okay.
Good.
That is good.
We
Very
ready
nice.
to move out?
I am. Whenever you are, Said. And you see
ready.
Raman hunched down and he's trying to infiltrate.
Right. Where are you creeping to? So what is the plan? So we can actually figure out what skills we're able to take. You're sending the grav loader on one side of the building, or are you sending the grav loader off like you're leaving?
Well, Raman would suggest that we send the grav loader like across to the other side, as if they're trying to attempt to approach it in a totally different direction, and basically try and grab their attention. And in the meanwhile, sort of sneak in, away from where that grav loader is heading.
Okay. So you're going to send the grav loader if we're calling the top of the screen north, you're going to send the grav loader to the west, and you're
Yeah.
going to circle around the east side of the building where the kind of it's crumbled in a bit.
Well, he's
Yep.
going to look to Saeed and Amira and ask them, whether if that would be a good idea.
I honestly don't have any better ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that'll work.
Cool. All right, so you can have your pick if you want to add the bonus, or we just subtract it from them. But if you're going to need to swim basically when you get over there. So it's infiltration at -1. You could take the +3 for a raise infiltration. Each of you would get +3, or I can use it on their observation as a subtraction. How would you like me to use it? And also, are there any words from the leader before you go?
Oh,
course.
fearless leader.
Right. Oh, look at Raman. Oh, the best pilot in the Third Horizon. They'll say, I will say, don't die. Come back to me.
It is not
Oh, he
in my
sent him by
plan to die.
himself. I thought everyone was going.
Yeah, we are going together, aren't we?
Okay.
Oh yeah. Well, then I say to everybody,
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
my
you can
crew.
give-
Don't die.
Never
I order
has
you
a more eloquent speech been
Yeah.
made before.
Hey, man.
All right,
We've
go
had
ahead.
our. Yeah. Let me roll it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's about it. That's about what it was worth.
Yeah, about that. Yeah.
Yep, yep.
Try not to die on us.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
That is good.
Okay.
The insurance
So-
company doesn't like it when people die.
Yeah, I need everybody to help pay back this ship.
That's great.
Okay.
Raman,
All right.
Raman will be like the insurance company's worst nightmare.
Oh, my God. All right. So just for simplicity's sake, I'll use the grappler as a subtraction to their roll. So everyone needs to make an infiltration at -1. As you kind of including Akuba. And her stats are. She's going with you, obviously. Oh. Bring her over here. Akuba. Oh, she's not really ready to infiltrate, is she? Okay. Well, I mean, I guess she's wearing giant armor. That's very well. Infiltration is wits? Or is it? No, it's agility, right?
Agility.
All right,
Agility, yeah.
So she has 2 + 4 is 6. Oh, I guess it'll be 5 because she's -1. Oh, well then.
Wow.
Did anybody? Well, okay. Yeah, looks like 3 of you guys failed. Nobody got a better success than normal, so you can't help anybody. Those of you who are splashing around, would you like to re-roll? And possibly
Yeah.
use one or two of those points. Although that's a pretty open command, so you could use it anytime, I suppose. But
I'll re-roll. It was agility, the dancer, right?
infiltration
no.
is the faceless one.
Faceless one, that's right.
Yeah, faceless.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, I'll take at least one of those points because I got a no infiltration and a 3 agility.
Okay.
Okay. I will also say, faceless one, please help guide my steps. And I'll re-roll it.
Okay.
Still no.
Ah, okay, good. Akuba got 1, so she can take one of you. So only one of you failed, basically, with that. All right, let me now do the observation for the other guys. I'll do that with the cards since you won't know. There is a way to secretly roll and roll 20. I just have no idea how to do it. All right, so their observation is... Okay. Okay. Yeah. You guys, you don't hear, you feel like possibly it was a little bit rougher than it should have been to get over there. But in the end, you get up to the side of the building. We'll say you're looking for a way in, I guess, right? So if you're over here, like in this area here, it says 5, where it says sentries. There actually aren't any sentries there. Crystal got bumped. Okay. What you see is actually you kind of come up on the side and you can see an area that has been like set up for. There's a couple of like wooden stools there, and you can see clearly this is where sentries are normally set up. But as you kind of pop your head up and maybe for a second like have a start, you don't see anybody there. So it looks like you could you see where I'm pointing, right? Like right here in the purple.
Okay.
Yeah. So you guys are like in the water there. You could climb up, and but you can see that this is clearly a sentry post. They're not there right now. So Well, when they're coming back, of course, you do not know.
Okay, Said will make for cover. We'll take point. Run up and in.
Cool. Yeah, everybody can climb up. Go ahead. Okay, so you can see this is basically ruins. As you're climbing up, you can see that the back part of this building has a lot of damage to it. And you can actually look if you like over on this area here, and even to a lesser extent here, although you'd have to climb over it here. Like this would be a dexterity check essentially. This would be trickier to get in, but like over here, you could just kind of pass through and into the space if you wanted to. Like you wouldn't have to climb or anything. I mean, you're climbing, but not anything too terrible.
Okay.
And just so it's clear, when
Okay.
you're up here, this number 5, you're kind of standing up on top of a pile of rubble, so you're very like up in the air. So you're kind of obvious, but at the same time, you can see everything around you. So
Hey,
yeah.
you guys.
yeah, exactly. Right.
Well, let's not make ourselves targets.
Agreed.
and
Agreed.
get down to low ground and move towards 8. Then is that
What's the distance like
that where
from
you
over
said-
there to the steps? Is that
I
maybe
mean,
like,
you see this. You see
From
the box that
here
has the number around it. Okay,
there.
so that imagine that this box, the 5's in, is about a meter and a half.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that's
Pretty
like
small.
Yeah.
20 meters max. It's not very far. 15,
Okay.
20 meters. Yeah, you can get there in a single round of turn of movement. And you don't see anybody at this exact moment. And you can definitely get to like here without any additional infiltration or anything. So, the party can move that far anyways. You realize, of course, if you get here that there's stairs and stuff, and this will bring you inside. Everybody can roll well, whoever's there, I guess everybody's there. Everybody can roll observation. Oh, look at that. 2, 1. That's good. Nope, Saeed sees nothing.
Typical.
Yeah.
Because he's got so much focus. He's just
Yeah,
focused.
Vermont's isn't it? Well, they're probably like guarding the, they get their weapons like facing backwards, making sure that nobody's coming up behind you. Yeah, as you get up there, Amir and Cyrus, and you kind of get yourself down by the stairs, you think you hear some movement in here, but you can't see anybody because of your position. You'd have to if you wanted to see what was in there, it would be another infiltration roll. But you could definitely hear some movement. Excuse me.
Okay. All right. I just look back at Saeed and Rahman and kind of nod my head like, yeah, there's people back there.
Okay.
Well, one thing that we could do is I could try to infiltrate the area and see if I could pick out a good spot for when they rush out and attempt to attack Said and Akuba. We could get them from behind. But I do believe that they have some grenades within. And considering that we have grenade launchers, if we believe that everybody in there is hostile, we could start shooting grenade launchers into it. I don't know who may be harmed by it.
Or we just throw a concussion grenade in right now. We'll just knock out everybody. Hopefully.
How many do you have?
I've got 1, 2.
Are those the ones that we got from the dead bodies?
I don't know.
I believe I have 2 as
Probably.
well. I don't know where I got them, but he pulls them out. It's like,
Let me ask in a minute. Where did I get you?
Yeah, toss them in. I don't want them getting time to organize and do something.
So you want to throw a grenade into a space that you can't see.
The concussion grenade. What's the worst that could happen?
Yes.
Saeed, before we rush into this, do you think you can sneak in there? Both of us can sneak in there and catch them off guard if they're unprepared.
Yes, because I'm fantastic at sneaking.
He shrugs. I don't know whether if it's being facetious or not.
No, I'm not that. I am not the most sneaky of fellows.
Hold on a second. I will go in there and see how they're positioned.
Okay. I'll back you up.
Yeah, he's gonna try and infiltrate into that complex.
Okay. Do you want to take Akuba with you? She's
Yeah.
got decent infiltration. All right.
Yeah.
And
he
okay.
tells Akuba, stay about 10 feet away from me. If we're both caught, I don't want to be within the blast area.
Feet. Oh, you must be first come.
Meter. Okay.
Do you mean like 3.2 meters?
3.2 meters. Yes.
Yeah, no, that's
yes.
good.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are gonna make your way up the stairs and see what's inside.
Yeah,
Okay.
He's gonna try and do the infiltration check.
All right. Yeah, she will as well. She's got 7 dice. Okay, yeah, she got 1. She's pretty. Oh, you got 2. All right. This, of course, is an opposed roll. So let me see what. Let me check there. Oh. Okay. Yeah, you guys make your way up to. Basically, like you're probably on your belly, so you're 3.2 meters apart. So you kind of like here and here. As you kind of come up, and you see there are 2 guys, one right here and one right there, and they seem to be guarding, basically where they shot you up last time. They're looking that direction, so they have their backs turned towards you.
Tells Akuba, I think we have them. Do you have a grenade? He whispers.
She looks at you and with her broken mask, and she says, "We snuck in quietly into a base, and you want to throw a grenade?"
There are 2 of them. Maybe we can take them out at the same time. But if you want to take a shot here, I am willing to do so. And he pulls up his rifle and trains it at the nearest one.
Nice. Yeah. She pulls out her Dora sword. Oh no, she has an accelerator pistol. Actually, I forgot she has an accelerator pistol. I thought she had a what do you call it, a Vulcan to be loud. Because you both accelerator, right? So that's quiet.
Yep.
Yeah, she pulls out her accelerator pistol. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, go ahead. You get to shoot first.
Okay. Because we snuck in. Do we get any bonuses for that?
You are, I don't think, close enough to get the ambush bonus unless you want to get closer. Let me just check. You are within.
If we're short range, yeah. If we do nothing, I mean, so long as we sneak in, succeed the infiltration check, and the next immediate action is to shoot, I guess we get +2.
Okay, yeah, so +2. Yep, +2. +2 for the ambush. Yep, so you get +2.
Okay. All right. 2 for that, 2 for the scope, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the penalty. Jeez. We're kind of close. Here we go. He's gonna shoot.
All right, let's see it.
I gotta pray.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Also, did you get? I mean, it's a slow action. If you want to do an aim shot, you get 1 for that too. Did you already add that?
No, I did not.
You could definitely do an aim shot. I mean, it's not like. So add 1 more in your reshoot.
Okay. Aim shot.
Right? An aim shot is 1. I think so.
I think aim shot is it 1 or 2? I forget.
I don't know. I think it's 1. But...
Okay. Well, here we go. Oh man.
Oh my God,
Raman.
All right.
Yeah. But
Okay,
it is silent.
Yeah, it is right. So you have to. I'll give you a chance to redeem yourself. You can shoot for Akuba. She gets. Let's see. No, that's not Akuba. Oh no, that is Akuba. She's got 4 agility and range combat 3. That's 7. She has +1 for her pistol. That's 8, and then 2, so that's 10. And then she'll do an aim shot, so she gets 11 dice. With the accelerated pistol.
11d6.
Yep.
Oh, what did I
Oh.
do? So
That's
one
shot.
success. Yeah.
Ooh, that's kind of a bummer. I'm trying to see if she has any extra powers. Nope. All right. She shoots him and does 2 points of damage. Which, let me just see which one of the guys it is. But I didn't determine which one it is. 3. Okay. Oh man. All right. It does not break him. He's still up. So a bullet goes through this guy, and obviously he's not surprised anymore. Or he's not. It's not going to be infiltration anymore. Obviously, he spins around. They both spin around with their Vulcan carbines. So we're going to go into initiative at this point. So everybody roll a d6. Make sure you add your weapon. If there is one, she gets 1 for her. She gets +1. So she's a d6 +1.
Everybody, even those who are outside right now.
Yeah, because you're about to hear gunfire. So
Okay.
all right. So Kuba, and I'll add 1 to it. She's going to be on 3. Oh, nice.
Nice.
So she's on 3, and the bad guys are on 1. Okay, good. So 3. Bad guys on 1. Okay. Vermont's first, I believe. With 7, unless somebody else got 7.
Nope.
Oh, hold on. No,
I got a
hold on.
6.
Yeah, hold on. Are you 7 or do you pick the best one?
I picked the best one.
Okay, so you're 6, but I'm still going to let him go first because he's closer to the enemy than you are, unless there's a reason
that's
that
fine,
you think they usually go. All right, so
No, you just have me on 3 on the list. I don't know if you're using the list.
oh no, I didn't change it. I can do that. Bad guys are 1. Mira was
2.
2. I forgot you could do that. I'm on 6. I was just going to ask people what that number was. 6. What's yours, Said? 4.
4.
Okay. All right, and then I'm going to add Akuba and at. What did I say? She was 3.
Cyrus is a 6.
No,
Or who was it?
Where-
Oh, sorry.
Akuba is 3. Let's see. Akuba. Add. He's on 3. Okay. And then I go like this. There we go. Nope. This. Nope. Why isn't it sorting them? Sort descending. There we go. Well, I guess it goes alphabetical. So Cyrus, you go first.
Okay. I mean, Cyrus hears gunfire, I'm going to say.
Well, yeah.
So.
I mean, you probably don't hear it, but you see that they shoot. I mean, you can see them from where you are. So yeah, you see them both level up their weapons and fire. So,
Okay. How many are left now? Just
you don't see any bad guys
Okay.
because from where you are,
well,
you can't see them. You're basically everybody except for Akuba and Rahman are down here. You see basically Rahman, let's say here, and Akuba here. You probably don't see Akuba from where you are, and you just saw that they shot their weapons. You don't see the bad guys. You'll have to move 10 meters to see the bad guys.
Okay.
Well, you can do
Well,
everything
yeah,
else.
she'll move, and then she'll like take cover somewhere. That might be all she can do this turn.
You're just gonna move, and you don't want to do anything else.
I mean,
You can
if
get
she can
10,
do like
10 all right, 10 meters will get you to the top of the stairs. You could go prone, right? That would be a fast action as well to keep yourself low. But from here, you can see them because they are. I'll put them in the shot here. They're here. Oops. But why isn't it trying? Here we go. They are here. and here.
And I mean, like, how many action points does it take to move? That's what I'm wondering.
10 meters, so 1 action point will put you here.
Okay. And then going
Unless you
prone
move
is also
faster.
fast.
That is correct.
Okay, so then she can take a quick shot, which will be
You
a
could do that if you want.
-1, correct?
I believe so, yeah. If you
Is
like
that
to shoot.
yeah, I'll do a quick shot. Is that right, Young? I know you do quick shots a lot. Yeah,
-2.
Minus
-2.
two. All
Yeah,
right.
shoot
Well,
for
I might as well
okay.
try it. Okay. And oh, nice. And it paid off. So like she runs up and like hits the ground and like she actually hits her chest and goes oof, and then like her gun goes off and she hits by mistake.
Nice.
But her Vulcan carbine, that's 3 damage.
Okay. Okay. It does not break him, you don't think, because he's spinning around and he takes it, and you can see that he's not down, but he is very hurt. In fact, both of these guys are very hurt now. That are standing there. Though of course now you made a whole lot of noise. But that's okay. It had to happen at some point. So the carbine goes off. Boom. And Vermont. You see that there's 2 guys, both leveling Vulcan carbines in your general direction. I'm
Okay.
assuming you and Akuba are both prone, so.
Yeah, Raman, he has, the grenade launcher. So he's gonna fire that grenade launcher at these 2 guys.
Okay. What kind of grenade is it?
It's a concussion grenade. He has 2
Okay.
rounds, and he's going to
what's
launch one of them using that nice rifle of his.
All right. Isn't concussion grenades, don't they have a short range? Or am I wrong about that? Or are they close? Because you are probably going to be in the grenade radius if it has a short range. I don't know because I can never find the grenades in this thing. I should probably like screenshot this page.
So I mean, Raman being fairly handy with these grenade launchers from his previous experience, he's not gonna directly hit them, on the face or something, but he'll aim it so that it'll be.
No, it's close range.
Okay.
You can shoot it. Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
So yeah.
No, there's none of this. There's none of this like throwing a grenade. A grenade is not a precise shot. You can't shoot it into a corner and just get them with the edge of it. That's just not happening. But in this case, it's close. So don't worry about it.
Yeah, he's using his grenade launcher on his rifle, so
Yeah, I understand that.
he's gonna shoot it. Boom! Right there. Come on, let's see whether if it works.
Right. So the way we're going to do grenades, hold on, don't do it yet.
Mhm.
The way we're going to do them, because I've decided to change it, because it's complicated and not very powerful. We talked about this last time. You'll either use your attack, which actually is probably better in your case, or you'll use the blast. So the blast for a concussion grenade is, I think, 6. So if your attack, not counting all subtractions or whatever, is your ranged combat attack normally more than 6?
Right now, let's see.
No, not right now. Normally, like your agility plus range combat, is it more than 6?
Yeah, agility plus ranged attack is normally 10.
Okay, then you'll use that then. Okay.
But because of the penalty and stuff.
No, I know, but you'd have the penalty. You'd have the penalty with the grenade as well, though.
Okay, yeah. So
yeah, but if let's say that you had like I think like a mirror probably has like 3 or something, like she would be able to use the blast of the grenade, so she'd be a little more accurate with it.
Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and attack. -5. He still gets the bonus from the grenade launcher.
Yeah, of course you get all your bonuses. Nice. Okay. And that's just going to count. I'm not rolling a separate thing for the grenades because it doesn't make sense to me. The rule doesn't make sense. So that's going to count as 1 hit with the concussion grenade, which is 1 damage. Wow. Okay. And it's close range. They're not, so you're going to only hit 1 of them. And actually it breaks them because they both only have 1 hit point. So he goes down. 1 guy goes down. Or he's broken, basically. This guy. Oh, there's no eraser. I always forget what that. This guy right here is down. The guy's further away. Right there. Okay, nice. Anything? That was it, right? You did a slow shot.
No, I didn't do an aim shot, so
Okay.
it was that it was a. I still have a quick movement or
Yep.
quick action left, and after shooting that, he's gonna retreat as far as he could in that short, quick
All right, you're
action
gonna
distance.
push yourself back down the stairs.
Yeah,
That's probably the best way to do it. Just on your belly. On your belly. You can get
Yeah,
to the
he's
bottom
gonna-
of the stairs. Yeah.
he's gonna shoot, and then he's gonna basically hop back down.
Yeah. That'll put you completely out of the range of these guys at this moment. Saeed, you hear a grenade go off.
And he yells out at Saeed, it's like, I think I got one. There's one more.
Okay. I'm up the steps.
Okay. Did you want to drop and get prone as well and do a quick shot, or do you want to just get up there and take a normal shot? Or
I'm just gonna go up and take a normal shot.
okay, yeah, you run up and you see the one guy there. He is not shooting yet because bad guys are on one. Luckily, they're slow in this case.
And I figure a grenade's going off. He's probably a little confused.
A little bit.
And let's see what this bad boy does.
Oh,
3 successes.
nice. And you got a Vulcan carbine, so
Yeah, it's the modified
damage.
one.
yeah, you could actually, because you've got one for your initial, and then you crit on 2 if you want to do a crit. Otherwise, you could do an extra point of damage.
Let's do the extra point of damage and just take him
okay.
out.
Yep, he is. That actually does take him out.
Since
And
he
you actually have
looks
one
like
extra
he's
one.
not too fresh.
Yeah, and you do have one other one, but he's basically down. So you could disarm him or something, but you couldn't crit him. All right, so both those guys don't die or anything. They're just broken. They fall. They drop their weapons. They're kind of shaking their hands. They seem to be out of action at this exact moment. As we move to Akuba, who sees that and gets up and runs up to where the bodies are and kind of takes a position. Basically between the 2 squares. She ignores them because they look like they're down. Yeah. Good.
Just a question. Do I have enough AP left that I can go on Overwatch? Or
No,
have I
you-
expended that?
You've used them all. You used 1 to
Okay.
move and then 2 for a normal shot.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's basically what she does. She quick actions to the spot and she goes on Overwatch for the
Okay.
that area because she's a soldier. Mira. There's more than 2 guys alive in this place, so we're going to stay in
I
combat
do.
until this is. That's why I'm staying in
Yep.
initiative, just in case you're wondering why, because 2 guys are dead.
Oh no, I figured.
Yeah.
I will stay since I probably notice those 2 guys are down now, right?
If you run
Akuba
up, you
and
do,
Sai.
or if you heard them. Wow, they're
Yeah.
really blasting it.
I'll kind of stay where I am, I think, and just kind of see where I don't want to move in and immediately 2 other guys run out and shoot me. So I think I'll kind of wait just to see what's going to happen next.
Okay, I mean you could go on Overwatch, which would be if somebody comes into your sights, you can shoot them automatically.
Yep, I'll
If
do
you'd like
that.
to do that.
Yep.
I'm assuming behind you because obviously nobody's going to come in front of you because the rest of the crew is
Exactly.
there. Okay. And it is their turn. Oh, yeah. Okay, no, it's their turn. Let's see. Let me observe my map. Gunshots. Okay. Yeah. We're back up to the top. Nothing. You don't see anybody yet. So just to reinstate what's going on or restate what's going on here. Akuba is over here, looking, towards the front, basically on Overwatch. Saeed is right here. Rahman is on his belly. No, sorry, right here. Cyrus is on her belly, right there. And Amira is on Overwatch and towards the back. That's kind of where we're at right now, right? And so what do you want to do, Cyrus? It doesn't look like anybody's moving in front of you except for Akuba.
Okay. To understand real quick, like these. Well, let me get my thing. These stairs right here,
Mhm.
like they could people come in from here? Like, is
Sure.
that okay?
As far as you know, yeah.
But like this area is sort of blocked by rubble. Like we had to climb over it to get in here. Like the
Yeah, I
area we're
mean,
in right now.
kind of, yeah. I mean, it's not high rubble. I mean, it's rocks on the ground. You were able to walk over it. You could be shot over it, basically, if that's what you're asking. Where
Okay.
you are right now, if somebody was standing like here or on the other side of this wall, they could shoot you. Yeah, that wall
Okay.
is not protecting you now.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
And also from where you are, just so you know, because you're right here, you can actually see too that there's like a. This is actually this where it says 4. That's like a hallway basically that seems to go outside. So that's another means of entrance. So potentially enemies could come from there. Basically
Okay.
from any direction. The only place that there's probably not going to be enemy coming is from right here because Akuba's guarding it. I mean they could come that way, but they probably get shot.
Okay. Um. Cyrus is just gonna skip her turn. She's gonna wait to see what the others are gonna do because this is not her area of expertise.
Okay. So you will just stay ready. Ramon?
Raman gets up from his butt at the bottom of that stairs, and he joins the rest of the group. And he looks around for a spot to hide, like around 6 over here or something like that, right next to the wall. If there is some shadowy area, he's gonna go in and try and hide.
Okay. You want to go out here? That's effectively outside. I mean,
Oh, okay.
there's an entrance there, but it's because this is raised right here, right?
Okay.
So this
Okay.
is the ground outside. So you would have to. I mean, you could do it. You'd run. You could jump down into this area. You would certainly be well protected.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like a
Raman.
garden.
If that's the case, I thought it was like, one of those building areas where it's dark and stuff. Yeah, but if that's the case, then he's gonna look around and says, everybody probably heard what happened here, and they might be coming here to check on the bodies. If we rig it, try and lay an ambush to whoever comes, that would be a good idea. Is there a place that we could try and hide um, and concentrate our fire? He looks to Saeed.
Okay, so you're gonna have a conversation.
Yeah, quick.
I mean, this is fast. You're in combat. I mean, that literally was your. I mean, I'm not gonna make it your whole turn, but like all that conversation is like literally a turn. But by the way, I'm sorry, I read this wrong. This is not a garden. This is actually an elevator shaft that's full of water. So you probably don't want to jump in there. Right.
Okay.
I knew it went outside, but it goes outside through the water. So yeah, you don't want to do that. That's another way you can get in.
Well, I mean, I guess we could probably like get behind these boxes or something.
Yeah, this purple line right here is a bunch of boxes that are set up as a. That's literally how they shot you up. Which is exactly where it is.
Okay.
But you can go wherever you like. I mean, you have all the just so you understand what's out there. You guys are all looking around trying to figure out where to go. But what do you want to do?
Yeah, Overwatch.
Okay.
In the direction.
From where you are, or do you want to move to where Akuba is?
Where Akuba is.
Okay. Perfect.
Where is Akuba? Could you click
She's
on
between
the
two purple boxes.
Oh, right there?
She's literally right in the middle of the two purple boxes. Yep.
Oh no, actually, Raman was over here, right? So he's gonna actually. Damn it. Yeah, he's gonna go over here to the corner.
Okay. Good. You're just gonna stand in the corner. I gotta picture I gotta look into the corner like what was that horror movie? In the end, they go to the basement.
He's gonna go over there and
nobody sees me here.
Yeah, he's gonna go over there and if it's kind of like dark or something, he's gonna try and hide. But at the same time, if anybody comes up in that direction or that direction, he's gonna have his gun trained so that he would likely take the first action in shooting them.
Okay, you could pick one because I think that's too wide of an area. Which one? If you want to be an Overwatch, I think it's a 45 degree cut.
Okay, I will. Yeah, I'll look for this area.
Okay, cool. All right, Saeed. Rahman ran to the corner and is pointing his gun at you.
That's very comforting.
With his eyes all puffy.
And he's like, Said, is that you? Can't see a damn thing.
Watch the barrel of that weapon, will you? Yeah, I'll look at Akuba and I'll go, you got me covered, right? And
nice.
I will come forward. Let's see, to here.
Sorry, look at it again. Okay, perfect. Yep.
You see there, and if I can get clear, how high are these steps once I clear this area?
It's like a normal flight of steps. I mean, you probably, if you're standing at the bottom, if somebody was laying on the ground at the top, you wouldn't see them. But if they were standing there, you would.
Right. Okay. Then as soon as I get there, I'll go into Overwatch.
Okay, up the stairs. Nice.
Yep.
Very good. That's actually pretty good. Okay, Kuba's going to stay on Overwatch.
Oh, by the way, aim
Yeah.
shot is +2. I just looked it up.
Oh, it is. Okay, perfect.
Yep.
+2. Amira.
Also, an Overwatch is a 90-degree angle.
Is it? Okay.
Yep.
Then you can cover that whole area. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, because 90 degrees would be that corner. What would you like to do?
I'll stay on Overwatch for now.
In the back? Okay. Everybody's walking
the
away
back.
from you. Okay.
Oh, well, I can slowly walk backwards. Follow them. Stay on Overwatch.
Yeah, you could do it. No, I mean, I'm just kidding. I mean, Cyrus is still there.
Yeah.
Okay. Fantastic. All right. Well, interestingly enough, a enemy breaches the this doorway, and of course, Kuba's on Overwatch right there. Technically, Rahman is 2, I think. So you probably could shoot that because they're standing up, so you would be able to shoot in that direction as well, Rahman. And since you're a PC, I'll let you go first. You're facing up the stairs, unfortunately, Saeed. So you will not be able to. So would you like to fire on the person, Rahman, or no? Did I lose everybody?
I'm still here.
What?
Oh, I don't know. I also remember it was quiet and Rahman's not answering me. He's muted. Okay, I see.
Oh, okay. I was muted. I'm sorry. Okay. I'll
Somebody
I'll
stepped into here, so you could shoot him if you want, because that's within your Overwatch based on 90 degrees.
Yeah. I messed up, so I'm gonna try and do that again.
Oh, he shot. Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. 1 shot.
Okay. Nice. Which is just damage, right?
Yes. 3 damage.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. Guy steps out and yeah, he drops. That takes him out actually.
Nice.
Yeah, and Akuba's like, she was also on Overwatch. She probably also shot, but it was you got him. The other guy actually comes around the corner where Saeed's on Overwatch. All of a sudden, you guys are like, you guys were doing one of those first-person shooter games all week to practice. So Saeed, a guy steps out over here, and you're on Overwatch. So if you'd like to shoot them, you may. He looks like one of the guys you've been fighting.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, work for me. If I could just get my mouse to cooperate for me.
Right, exactly. If only the gun will fire. Oh, okay. Nice. All right, so that does 3 damage as a welcome carbine, right? What would you like to do with your extra? You could do 1 point of damage. You could disarm him. You could change their initiative.
Let's disarm them.
Okay, that's probably smart. Okay, he drops his welcome carbine. Which sucks for him. And I mean, he only did movement so far. I'm gonna say because he's kind of nuts. He's gonna charge you.
That's
try
good.
to tackle you. Yeah.
I'm kind of nuts too.
Yeah, because it's his turn, right? So he took a fast movement to move to here. I mean, technically, he could probably get further than that. He probably get further down, and he's just going to charge you. Actually, he's going to take a fast action to draw his dagger, and he'll make a fast melee attack. is what he'll do. He's got a vibro dagger, I think. You know, like all good fanatics. Let's see. Fanatic. Dura knife, not a vibro dagger. Vibro dagger is much nicer. So the Dura knife is no bonus. Okay. So you're just gonna make a melee attack. Melee combat is 8 dice. It charges at you. He says, by the power of Grayskull, or whatever they call it. Clearly he called the wrong thing, so but since I have so many darkness points, I'm now going to use one to reroll because I can do that.
Go for it.
Yep, he sticks you with the Dura knife, which does 2 damage. You can roll armor against that, obviously.
Yep.
Okay, he'll take 2
Unfortunately,
damage.
he finds some. He finds a chink in the armor.
Yeah. He jabs it deep into Saeed. Are you up still, or are you broken with
I'm still up.
Okay, yeah. So he jams you with the knife, and you can see, you know, his helmet's like opened up, and you can see his eyes are wide and bloodshot. And he's like, "You'll die, you'll die, heretic." And then you actually see, coming down the stairs, another man, but he does not appear to be armed. You see him at the top of the stairs. He kind of like peeks his head around, and he sees what's going on. He kind of tips back. Like he doesn't have a weapon or anything, and he doesn't seem to be in armor. And then finally, Amira, make an
If I see it, I'll shout it out.
Okay,
Or
yeah,
at least I'll broadcast it.
Yeah, if you're not broken, you definitely can do that. Nobody's in a position to do it. Though. Amira, make an observation check to see if this guy that's coming from the other direction sneaks up on you or not.
All right.
Since you are the only one back there. You guys left your captain alone. Oh. All right. Let's see. His infiltration is not great, but it is 7 dice. So let's see if he pulls it off. Yeah, he did actually. You're going to get shot at by an ambush. Okay, so his agility is 5. His range combat is 5. He's got 2 for the ambush, right? We determined that. So that's 12. And his gun is +2. So he's got 14 dice. Wow, that might be the most dice I've ever rolled. This is not going to look good.
No, I'm going to die.
Probably. Ooh, yeah, that is not good. So in the back, you hear possibly a scream from Amir. You can actually roll. You have armor. You have 3 points of armor from your clothes, right? Because you put back on the clothes.
Right.
Yeah, you definitely want to do that.
3d6, right?
Yeah, 3d6. Okay, so that reduces damage by 1, which is probably good. Okay, he has a thermal carbine.
Wait, wasn't it 5 armor? Because we got that new light armor.
No, you took it off. That's why you're not being tracked. Yeah.
Well, I removed the trackers last time. Remember? Cyrus removed them last time so that they wouldn't. And
yeah, I think that it was you had to remove the armor. Well, good. I'll give it to you because I'm the nicest guy in the world. You can have 2 more armors. It's not going to matter.
Okay. Yeah, as you say, it's not really going to matter.
If you only have 1 hit point, it's not going to matter. Yeah, because it does 4 damage.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the first shot does 4 damage, and he got 3 successes, so he's going to do 1 crit against you. Okay, that's 2 6s. This is where it gets hairy. Do I already have 2 6s? Okay. Hope for low numbers here, guys. Oh my god. Wow. The icons are with you.
Wow.
Nice.
When knocked out. So yeah, you are stunned for 1 turn, but in fact, obviously you're broken anyway. So yeah, this thing hits you, and whatever saves it, it saves it. You stagger back into the stones and collapse. I'm gonna say though, with a crit, you can make an observation at -2, Cyrus, because you're the closest person to her. Otherwise, nobody's
okay.
going to have heard that happen.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Because it's also a thermal weapon, so
-2.
it's not like it was a gunshot. Yeah. Yeah, you don't hear it.
Can I pray on that?
Sure you can.
Yeah, I'll pray on it. No, the icons are not with me.
Yeah, you just don't hear it. So yeah, the unfortunately predator is still out there. And that's all the bad guys. So we're back to Cyrus. Cyrus.
All right. Well, she didn't hear Amira go down.
That's
She
correct.
screamed, did she? Didn't she?
I must say no. She took so much damage, and you know what? I'll give you a chance to scream because I'm the nicest person in the world. Make a force check. Well, that's what it would be.
Force.
I mean, I know it's not her ideal thing, but I mean, that's what it would be. I'm not a...
Yes.
All right, let's see.
If you make a force, then
Right.
I will allow you to shout one thing before you drop. Oh God!
My force is 2, by the way.
Oh wow!
Oh,
Oh my
That is
god!
Oh my
awesome.
word.
No, I mean my strength is 2 and my force is 0, so that's like really
Right.
lucky.
Oh
So
wow!
I rolled 2 1s
Holy
against you, and you
cow.
rolled 2 6s. Go ahead. What did you want to yell as you get shot? Obviously you know what you saw. The guy in the yellow armor, the gold armor.
Yeah, I would yell, behind us.
Yeah.
As I fall. So
Yeah,
they
so you
can
don't hear
me
the
and know
shot?
that something happened.
Yeah.
Can
All right, so
can Cyrus see him now? That
No,
that's
absolutely not.
Okay, awesome.
He's not there. I mean, you are right here. She was down here. You probably don't even see a mirror.
Okay,
you know?
so
I mean,
he's
he's out there
probably
somewhere.
way off
Yeah.
somewhere. All right, Cyrus, she's prone right now, so she'd have to take she'll take a fast action to get up, and then she's gonna take a fast action to run to Amira, and like, would she be able to start dragging her back, like just like drag her back, like towards here,
Yeah, you could do that if you make a force -2, which if you're good at force because you get the metal arm.
Yeah.
Then you can get her essentially behind cover before
All right,
can get her
-2,
far
but I
back
get
there.
a +1 due to my biotic arm.
That's
All
right.
right. Oh crap. You know what? I'm gonna pray one more. I'm gonna pray one more time. Come on. Whoever the icon of force is. Apparently they didn't like that.
Yoda, yeah, the deckhand.
Uh,
I don't know what I do with the 150 dark ones I
Pray harder, you must.
have. Yeah, you grab her and you start dragging her back, but you don't move. You don't get her far enough away that you're both basically exposed currently. Ramon.
Yeah. He says, well, there's an ambush. He hears Amira saying that, and is he able to like go in hiding and try to sneak or something, because the
To
guy
where?
doesn't see him, I think. He's gonna try and go over here and take the overwatch, but he's gonna do
Okay.
so in an infiltrative manner.
Yeah, you do it.
Okay, let
100%.
me.
There's a big old pile of metal rods that you can just get behind them.
Okay.
You don't have to roll anything. You can just succeed. You're fine.
Okay.
If the time when the time comes, I'll give you a bonus to roll it against his observation when he steps up. But there's nobody looking at you right now, so you're fine. Well, maybe the guy that has his knife in Saeed's chest, but otherwise nobody's looking at you. Speaking of Saeed, there's a guy with a knife in your chest.
Yes. And I'm grabbing my knife and we're going to have a clam bake.
Nice. All right. Fast action to retrieve the knife, and then you can stab him up as all you like.
Yes, let's do that.
You can do one regular action or 2 fast if you like, or stabby stabs.
For stabby stabs? Two
Well,
fast stabs?
yeah, because it only take your fast action to draw the weapon, so you can
Yeah.
have 2 more fast actions. You could take 1 normal or 2 fast.
No, it's a mercurium. Does it take 1 action to light her up?
Nah. That's part of the action
Nah.
of drawing it. I'll say drawing
Okay.
it is part of that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you just keep your hands off those darkness points. I see you eyeing them.
Oh,
Like I
I could do
said,
that.
clam bake.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Very nice. Go ahead.
So that is 3 points of damage.
Yeah. And then you actually you got 3 hits, right? So you got
Yes.
that breaks them though. So I mean, if you wanted to coup de grace or whatever, you definitely do that. Or
I
not, that's
will.
up to you. Okay, yeah. You do that. Oh no, I wouldn't use the darkness points for that.
I don't
I
know.
have much better things to use them for. Or maybe I don't. Okay, yeah, he goes down. Akuba's still on Overwatch. I mean, she doesn't, nobody knows anything. She did hear the words that somebody was coming, but at the same time, no, you didn't yell that the guy was there because you got
Right.
stabbed. So she doesn't know about the guy up the stairs, so she's going to stay where she's at. Amira, you're down, unfortunately. Okay. Well, since Cyrus exposed herself, he's about to get shot at. So he doesn't get the ambush this time, so he only gets 12. Because he's going to do an aimed shot.
Only 12. That's
Yeah.
great.
Well, I mean, versus... Well, but again, that darkness
Yeah,
point.
only 12. I told you it's great.
You so tastily gave me that darkness point. There we go. There's 3 successes.
Ah, darn.
Yeah. All right, there you go. I gave that one back to you. You're good. All right, so it does 4. You do your armor. He does 4 points of damage. And he's going to do a
Okay.
crit.
2.
Okay, so okay, yeah. You could. I don't. It's probably not worth it, unless you eliminate all the damage. The crit will happen. Oh, actually, you have that special crit ability, so you don't care. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me roll the crit. Are you going to use it? Or can you say that after the fact? Is that what it is?
I think we agreed that I could say it after the fact. I remember us having a long discussion on this.
Fair enough. 53. Would you like to
I have
avoid
no
that
idea what
crit?
that means.
High is bad?
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna say sure. I'll avoid it.
Okay. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. All right. Yeah. Somehow, you slide to the side. Just the icon. That's an icon talent, right?
Yes.
Which
It
icon
is.
is it?
The Lady of Tears.
Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah. You just your vision just shifts for a second, and like time almost slows down. You just literally like take a half a step back, and the laser cuts across your gut. But if you had been like an inch to the side, it would have went right through your kidney, and you would probably be laying on the ground dead. But you do take 2 points of damage.
Okay. Oh, I'm still up.
Yeah. Okay, good. And you see the guy, of course, because he's not hiding anymore. He's about 40. Let's see, hold on, he's in the water. How far away is that? He's right there. Let's see. He's about 25, 30 meters away. Well, from where you are, he's about 40 meters away. He's right there. Basically. He's right there.
Okay.
He's standing in that little area.
I'm gonna say Cyrus is gonna say golden turd 1 o'clock.
Nice. Okay. Did you want to do anything else? You're standing out in the open with a mirror.
She's going to. I mean, even if she has to use all of her points to do so, she's gonna try and pull Amira somewhere where Amira can be behind cover, and hopefully she can too. But
you definitely
way,
do that. Yeah, you can pull her far enough back. You can move like, 10, 15 meters and move her without having to roll. Because that's if you're going to use all your action points for that. So yeah, you get down, you pull Amira down and get on top of her or whatever. So you guys are both hiding behind the wall. Rahman, you see probably Cyrus kind of sprint across or slowly sprint. Try to sprint, but she's dragging something, and then she drops to the ground. So currently Cyrus is here-ish on the ground.
And she also said like what position the guy was in. So
Does he
did say
see
that.
the guy?
Through the wall? Absolutely not.
Yeah, I mean, he's gonna
You are
say, "Come
here.
on!"
Right, you're here, right? No,
Yeah,
you
I'm
don't see
right
him.
there.
He's outside.
And I see Cyrus over there.
You don't see her anymore, but you saw her go and duck down. Yeah,
Okay.
and you know that
yeah,
she got shot.
Yeah, I mean, here he has to rush out or something, but he knows that he's smart enough to know that if he just exposes himself, then he's gonna die. So he's actually gonna camp. He's hidden, and he waits for the move from the other guy.
Okay.
Overwatch.
So you're not reckless. You're not getting that experience point. He's like, it's in the campaign. I don't care about the experience point. I don't want to
Yeah.
die. Saeed.
Yeah, self-preservation kicks in.
Saeed, you have a dead man at your feet.
And
Yeah, of
I
course you do.
have a live man at the top of the stairs, right?
That is correct. You don't see him right now because he poked his head and then he poked back. So you haven't, he might have run or might be standing up there. It's hard to say.
Okay. Well, I'm taking up the carbine again, and I will head up the steps.
Okay. Yeah, you can get, let's say, to the top, and then another 10 meters to here.
Yeah. I'm not going to
uh,
I'm not going to round the corner. I'm just going to come right
Oh, okay.
about
You don't
there.
see him. Yeah, you don't see him there.
Okay.
You just gotta stay there. I mean, you could get to here and look around as well. I mean, you got 3 movements. So
Okay. Yeah, if I can take a peek around,
yeah,
I'm not going to expose myself, but I will peek around to see what's going on.
yeah. So 13, 14, and 15, you can just quickly see what they are. There's an altar. There's some kind of a lab, which you actually saw a similar thing in the other place where they had the injectors that they were making.
Right.
And 15 and whoops, 13 is waiting room. That's just okay. So you can see that that's just the area they call the waiting room. So basically, you see what is essentially a shrine and the kind of a drug lab. You don't see the guy. He's obviously. I mean, you see all these doors. None of them have doors on them. They're all just wide open except for this one at the end. That's the only one that has a door.
Okay. All I'm seeing is black on the map right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, have I been pointing all over the map and you guys don't see it because I got that?
Exactly.
Nice.
At least that's all I'm seeing.
Okay. Did you see the stairs?
I see the stairs there. I see that stairs.
There we go. All right, let me do this. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's right. I was trying to make it all, dangerous for you guys. That's why you guys didn't know where anything was. You're like, what? I'm like pointing at black. Why didn't anybody tell me? Well, because I can see it.
I was assuming it was a general area, so I was like, I'll go with
good.
that.
It's good. You can see. I'll give you what you can see because that's
Okay.
Oh, it was theater of the mind. But up here, this one, there's actually a door there, at the very top. You just can't see it. And that drug lab area here is right here. So you can see a bunch of other doors, of course. All of these openings that you see are open, except for the one at the very top, which has a door in it.
But I'm not seeing any activity right now.
No, I mean he had a couple of rounds to move, so you could imagine he could be.
Right.
He couldn't be far, but he's probably gone into one of these rooms or something. You're not really sure.
Right. Okay. I'll just hang there then.
Gonna camp there, okay. Kuba follows. She'll just follow you. She knows Ramon's there, covering the back. So she'll actually say something to Ramon. She'll be like, "Watch our backs," and then she'll jump over the thing and follow Saeed. And she does the same. She has the same movement as you. So, Amira, unfortunately, you are down. That guy is going to do something, and that you don't know about. Cyrus, what do you want to do? You are currently laying prone behind a wall with the mirror. Fortunately, she is not bleeding out.
Oh, Cyrus is going to M-dose Amira. I have 1 M-dose left.
Nice. Is it one that you took off the guys you've been killing?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's blessed, so you get an additional +1.
Oh, is it? Okay, nice. Awesome.
Yep, those are blessed M doses.
Okay, so I get a +2 for that. I feel like maybe I get another plus for something, but I'm not seeing anything, so I guess
I
not.
think Saeed gave you some of you talismans. I can't remember who. Everybody?
Yeah, but I've already used that.
Okay, yeah, so that would be the only thing I can think of. I don't know who's used
All
it.
right. Okay, I'll do that, man. Metacurgy. Boom. All right, Amira. I got you
Most
one
welcome.
at least.
Yeah, I come up coughing. Thank you, Cyrus.
Can't let you die on this now, ma'am.
Right. Excellent. And actually, Metacurgy, we've been kind of doing it wrong because Metacurgy is actually a slow action. A lot of times I've been letting you guys run to people and do it, but it's actually a slow action. So it's fine. So you can't do anything else.
Okay.
Ramon, nothing has changed for you except for Akuba's removed. Do you want to remain on Overwatch, or are you going to move? Or
You're muted.
I
You're
see some
muted,
bumping.
Jan.
Yeah, he's just making are those explosions. He's like pow pow pow.
He knows that these guys are over here, Amira and Saeed, but he thinks that there's something going on, so he's going to try and flank them, whoever's attacking them. So he's going to go into infiltration and
Okay.
try to cut across the opposite way, like,
Okay.
and try and hide over there or something like that.
Yeah, you can get to that tree. That's about if you use all your action. If you want to go into Overwatch, you can probably only get to like here. Like,
Where?
I'm on the right. Sorry, I'm on the right tool. You can get to like this tree if you want to go into Overwatch. If you want to not go on Overwatch, then you can get a little further, so you can see a bit further.
Okay. Yeah, he will actually go on an Overwatch right there.
Nice. Okay, excellent. Saeed,
Do I need to roll infiltration for that?
Not yet. You'll roll it if the guy goes over there, because why bother rolling if it's not going to matter? Okay. You'll see it. You'll find out in a second when it gets to this turn.
Not going to matter.
Yeah, because I won't remember what everybody rolled, and we'll be like, whatever. Saeed, you're at the top of the stairs with Akuba, and she kind of looks at you and she goes,
So
like tilts
time
her
to
head to one
shake the
direction.
trees.
Yeah, and she nods.
I come
She
around
pulls
the corner.
I don't know where she pulls out a shotgun and she's like, shh, like in every movie. No, she has her accelerated pistol and a sword. You guys are basically a good match. Yeah.
Yeah.
So she nods. She kind of does that. Do you want to go this way or that way? Kind of nod thing, and then.
Yeah. We'll go towards the big room with all the numbers.
Okay. Right in front of you.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you can definitely move into that space. And as noted, this is over here is doesn't take much for you. You're a religious man. You right away you realize it's the martyr, Order of Pariah temple, basically, makeshift temple. And again, over here is you start at the other place. It's a drug lab. There is more information though, so I'll give it to you now. Let's see. Temple. Old Hospital Chapel. There's a martyr temple complete with whips, hair caftans, and I don't know what that is. I don't want to know. Temple reeks of death, swamp fever, and nightmares. That's a good way to say. The pillars of the room have long slices of human skin nailed to them, some dry, others still wet with fresh blood. A martyr statue towers with pride of place in the back of the room. Below the statue, a parchment containing you're a religious guy. You might know this. Urox statutes is on display. It's written in Zilician, but you've probably seen it before. So I'm not going to make you roll culture for that. You might not be able to read it if you don't read Zilician, but you've seen this. In fact, I think you saw it before in somewhere else. You saw it at least. But it's basically their tenets, that they follow the martyrs.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's there. The temple. Oh, and there's some sugar globes that are lighting up the areas and some food. Oh, and also there's some bars of metal, which you also saw in the other room that you just briefly saw it. That Ramon hid behind. They're like these tubes of metal stacked up on a pallet. You could roll culture to see do you have culture?
Okay, the question is, do I care enough at this point?
That's true. You'd have to. That's true. You'd have to explore it to really know more about it. So we'll just say,
Yeah,
all right. So
I don't think he cares. I think he's just clearing. And if this
okay.
area is clear, then I'm just going to move to the next.
Okay. Yeah, and you also
I'm looking
see
around, body, no bodies. Let's go to the next.
yeah, no bodies, and also you notice that in this area 15, you see more of those syringes and stuff of the drugs basically they were using to sedate people.
Okay.
But you might be past that point. So. Yeah, Akuba will follow at this point. All right, so we'll say you're in that room, kind of setting yourself up. That's you, that's Akuba. Amira, you're back up with Cyrus behind the wall.
Yeah, I'll say that guy, that man, that thing is right behind us. We should probably run towards Saeed and the rest. And I think I'll get moving if I can.
Yeah, you can.
Staying low, trying to. Yeah, staying low, trying not to make myself a target, but I don't want to be back here. So.
Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, if you want to stay super low, we'll say it'll take double movement to get up the stairs because you want to be crawl up them or something. And then we'll say you can get into like this room, somewhere in this room. Do you want to head towards? Well, you don't know where anybody went, so you come into this room. Where do you want to go? You see basically this pallet of bars here. You see this makeshift defensive perimeter that they had set up with two guys that are broken there and basically knocked out. And you don't see any sign of Saeed or Akuba or Rahman. They've all kind of scattered. So where do you want to end up, basically?
I'll head towards where the bodies are and kind of crouch down there by that little desk or whatever that is.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. Fair enough. All right, Baggins. Okay, now you can roll your infiltration there, Rahman, as he's also creeping up on you. So this is going to be a opposed infiltration / observation to see who walks up on the other one. You're both like creeping. You both hide behind the same log. You step up. Oh, man. Oh, I broke my sandal. All right. Oh, nice. Okay. So let me do his observation against that. His observation. This guy's observation is. Oh, okay. It's good. Wow, yes. I mean, it's not great, but I was like, I didn't think he had any. I was like, that'd be weird. I'm pretty sure I used it earlier. Okay, what? So you actually are able to hide from him, but the question is whether or not you see him because he's also infiltrated. And you got 2 observation. Okay, so let me roll his infiltration. So far, you're doing better. He's got 5 there. Okay, yeah, for sure. He does not see you, and you do see him as he's kind of moving through he comes up out of the water, like, within, I'll say short range, so you can still shoot him. If he's too close, he'll throw you off. Yeah.
He's gonna take the shot. He's hidden, right? So he gets bonus for that. Bonuses for the scope, and he's gonna take an aim shot.
No. You moved.
Okay.
You can take a fast action. That's all you'll be able to.
Is it the next
no
turn? Okay.
No, he goes last.
Oh, okay.
Still the same turn, yeah. So, or you can just wait till he goes past you and aim shot next round if you want. But
yeah,
still the same turn.
I'll do that. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So he's gonna move past you, and he goes. Let's see. He's here. Actually goes around he's gonna go around the corner if you do that. Then you would know that. So if you don't shoot him now, you're either gonna have to track him down, or he's gonna go right past you.
All right. Well. Yeah. I'm gonna take a quick shot then.
Yeah. But you can get the +2 for the ambush.
Okay. So he gets +2 and +2 for that. So he's gonna take 3 shots and he's gonna empty his clip. It's now or never.
You can only take 1.
Oh, that's right. Oh man. All right. Quick shot is 2.
Yeah. So it's like you're getting +2 for the ambush, but you're losing 2 for the quick shot. So it kind of works itself out.
He's reckless.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, here we go.
All right. Do it. Oh, nice.
Okay.
2 successes.
Could I try and do more? Add more?
Sure, if you want to roll, if you want to pray to the icons.
Yeah, he's gonna pray to the icon and says, "Gambler, give me the look of the icon so that I can take this guy down."
1 more. Yeah, that's 3 shots.
Okay.
That's 3 hits. You have what? Accelerator rifle?
Yeah, accelerator rifle.
Oh, nice. So you're
So-
actually 3 damage, which well, he has to roll against that, but 3 damage, and then if you want to use crits or not, you could do 1 more point of damage, and then a crit, or you could do 2 crits, or you could disarm him. You could do any number of things.
Okay, so I'll do the crit first.
Okay. Oh,
So that'll be 5 and 4 switched.
okay.
And this time he's gonna make him drop his weapon.
Nice. All right, yeah, he will do that. Now he's got armor.
Does he need to roll his observation to see where the shot's coming from?
No, absolutely not. He walked right by you and you shot him with a quick shot. He saw you. There's no way that that's not happening. He's going to roll his armor, though, and if he gets 3 successes, then, of course, the crit doesn't happen. 1, and I'll use my doctor's point to roll again. 2. Okay, no, the crit's happening. So he only takes 1 point of damage. But 5 and 4 is internal bleeding. Oh, he drops, actually. You shoot him, and he drops to the ground. And you can see that there's some, blood coming, kind of, like the shot goes into him, and you don't see much blood, but you see him just drop to the ground. And of course, he drops his weapon. He falls. He's in the water, so he actually slips, and you see him start to sink, and blood start to float to the surface. So that was his turn. I mean, technically, just because even though we're still kind of in the infiltration move, is something that you wanted to do? Do you want to try to capture him? Or you just gonna let him fall, sink, and drown?
Let's see. Yeah, he's gonna try and capture him, but I'm afraid that if I go up there, that he's just gonna get right back up with Daniel's darkness points.
He might. That's what I'm asking. That's the question.
He's gonna say, he thinks that he dropped them, so
Yeah.
he's gonna try and join Amira and the others. No, actually, when he sinks, he's gonna observe. He's gonna take cover. He's gonna move his position as the guy is sinking, and go around the corner or something like that around here. To the other
That's fine.
side.
You'll do that next round. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I just wanted to know if you wanted to grab him before he sinks or not, because that would be relevant. Otherwise, we'll get back around to you. Okay, Cyrus, what would you like to do? Nice. Oh, hold on. No, I'm sorry. You went because you were on Overwatch. Cyrus, it's your turn. I just want to see if Cyrus wants to do anything before you do that, Roman. Of course, you didn't hear that because it's an accelerator rifle.
Yeah. Okay, so she didn't see where he went or anything like that, right?
You saw nothing.
Okay.
You are basically laying on the ground right here. What you saw was a mirror go up the stairs, and you have no idea where Rahman is or the guy.
Okay. She gets up and follows after Amira.
Nice.
And, like, she's swinging her gun back and forth, thinking that she's, like, defending Amira, but...
Okay. It's your turn, Rahman. So you can watch him sink, and he does in fact sink, and you can see blood coming up. He does not, to your knowledge, unless you can wait as long as you want, but it doesn't look like he's coming back. Your guess is that he's probably unconscious.
Okay.
Based on having shot people in the gut before.
Yeah, after waiting for a little while, he approaches the spot where he would have sunk.
Okay.
Is it like knee deep, or is it actually, was he swimming?
Oh no, it's swimming. Yeah, yeah. Okay. I mean, if you want to wait, then let's just skip this turn, and you'll just wait watching him on Overwatch.
Yeah, we'll do.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. But that seems like a good move. Boom, Saeed. Where do you want to go?
Let's peek and push to the north.
Okay. All right. You can. I mean, and I'll say since you're just like looking in rooms and stuff, all three
Yeah.
of these rooms right here. You can't see them of course because I'll have to reveal them. All three of these rooms are empty. They look
Okay.
like they've been long empty. So you make your way up and you look in each room and kind of look around there. They don't have any like they've got mold on the walls and pieces of rotted wood falling down and stuff, but nothing that looks like anybody's been here in a long time. And it will get
Okay.
you to. You can do all that and then get to the door basically. If you want to do anything with
Yep.
the door, that's up to you. You can do that next round. Amira.
Okay. I don't hear anything like Saeed or Akuba or where they are.
No, the building's made of stone.
No.
I mean, you can talk to them on your communicators if you want, but of course, if you break radio silence, there's a possibility somebody could track you, which is, I
Yeah,
think, why you guys haven't been talking.
Of course, that's why.
I assume that, and not that you guys just didn't, think to talk to each other.
Well, I was broken for a while, so there's another reason.
Yeah, of course.
I still will continue towards those stairs though, because I'm not sure where anybody is, so I just have to keep moving. I don't want to be a sitting duck, so I'm going to continue to move towards the stairs there.
Okay, and you would see the handiwork of Said, Said, the Mercurium sword, having cut that guy out down on the stairs.
Okay, I'll smile a little. That's my darling.
All right, you can work your way up the stairs. I'm just checking something. I'll make sure I give you all the details. So yeah, you're starting out over here. You could get to the top of the stairs. We'll say by the end of your turn, you can, if you're going, just moving up, you could probably peek your head in here and you see Saeed and
Okay.
Akuba checking the rooms.
All right.
And okay. That guy, glug glug glug. Cyrus, what do you want to do? You just saw Amira go upstairs. Cyrus, Crystal.
I didn't realize I was physically muted as well. Okay. Cyrus is going to continue to follow Amira, but when she gets to like here, if she gets to here, if she can, she's gonna go on Overwatch and look
I'm sorry.
towards like. I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I was looking away. Click on the spot again.
If she can get here to where it looks like there's a wall there.
Okay.
Like to the right of 13.
Yeah,
Basically.
I see.
She's gonna go on Overwatch, like looking in this direction.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that. You probably just get there. Even though I think Overwatch is a regular move, I've been letting everybody do it as a fast action because that makes more sense.
It is. It's fast.
Oh, it is a fast action. Okay, good.
Mm-hmm.
So perfect. That's exactly good. So you can do that. Amira's at the top of the stairs. You are kind of in the midpoint of the stairs, guarding the rear. Verman. Yeah, now it's back to you. Yeah, he's sunk. And if you were to look in the water, like you said you were thinking he's down. Like you see, like the top of his helmet, probably like a meter below the surface. Like it's pretty deep. It's probably a good. It's tall.
Yeah,
tall.
Raman just to make sure that the guy's dead, he's gonna train that gun and pop one right there.
You can shoot him at the top of the head.
Yeah, he's gonna make sure that he's dead, and because it's what's it called? Point blank range. I guess he gets one extra crit or something if I were to roll.
Yeah, you can kill him.
Yeah,
it's fun. I mean, yeah, he's not moving, and you can go aiming at him. You do that. You shoot him through the top of his head, and then more blood starts coming up.
Yeah, he sits back down on his butt and drops his rifle and goes, "Oh, brother, now that was too much adrenaline even for me." And he finally picks it up. Yeah, he picks up that gun and goes back to join the others.
Nice. Okay, yeah, you shoot him, and then you kind of make your way towards the rest. Probably take you Saeed. Okay, so what do you want to do up there with Akuba? You're basically at the door. You probably turn around to head back, and you see I mean, assuming that she doesn't duck back in and hide. And if does she want to do opposed infiltration, Amira, I'm assuming you would let Saeed see you.
Oh yeah,
And you
absolutely.
see, you see Amira poking her head around the corner.
I just nod at her, and then I look at Akuba, and I kind of do a thumb left or right. Which way does she want to go when we
Oh.
breach this door?
Oh, you're gonna go into the door? Okay.
We're taking the
Yeah.
door, so
Okay. Yeah, she'll
We'll
take
just-
the right.
yeah,
Yeah.
we'll just button hook the door. And
Nice. All right. You guys bust open the door. There's something interesting in this room, that's for sure. Let's see. If the door is opened, all characters die. No, that's not right. Hold on. Nope. You
well, that
open
was
the door.
fun.
Easy as that, right? So you bust open the door, and in here you see clearly a what is essentially a bed in the center of the room. I'm pretty sure there is a description. I can find it. Ba-ba-ba. Thing, prisoners. Okay. Okay. It's an operating room. In the operating room in the northern corner of the east wing, the PCs finally find the emissary. So this is the emissary. Before the door slides open, a chilling wind blows through the dark corridors behind them. Anxiety suddenly wells up inside them, and their hearts race as the reinforced door slowly opens. So you try to smash it open. It's like, in a dark room, a contorted body lies motionless on a steel bed. Medical apparatuses line the walls. Dirty tools, candles, and incense burners are scattered across a couple of Zolician prayer rugs on a worn floor. The large windows are covered, but a dome skylight lets in a little starlight from above, illuminating a whirling snowfall of dust and ash in the heavy silence. The body on the bed is on its back and partially clothed in a simple white Mirian formal dress. The limbs and facial expression of her are twisted in a final pose of pain and despair. The steel bed is cracked, and a fine mesh of cracks on the floor seem to emanate from it. Machinery along the walls is broken and thrown about, with bits of plaster from the ceiling lying here and there. It looks as if all loose objects in the room have been pushed away from the center by a powerful shockwave. The body in the bed looks cracked and is covered in a fine gray-white powder like ash. The cracks in the dry skin run along the slim, androgynous body up to the face, where the open mouth and empty eye sockets have expelled a dark, strange substance now dried. Yeah. So basically, you see what is most certainly, from your, you've never seen her face, obviously, but the way she's dressed and all that you know. And
from the videotape of her being dragged out.
Exactly. You can tell that she's here. Otherwise, the room is empty except for her.
Okay.
And she looks in, obviously she's dead, but she looks like something very, very dark happened here. And Akuba just kind of looks at you and kind of shakes her head. And is surprised. I've never seen anything like this before.
Yeah. I'm still gonna check to see if there's a pulse or something.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, you move into the room. All right. Yeah, you can move in. Amira, what are you doing? You feel this cold wind whip down the hallway. You see Saeed and Akuba step into the room and walk towards this room that you can kind of see a little bit of light coming from above.
Okay, I'd like to follow them if I could.
You okay? You see, Cyrus, you see Amira move. I'm assuming you're following her.
Cyrus is
Oh,
gonna
yes, sir.
actually. Cyrus is actually gonna go ahead and take cover at those stairs since it looks like no one else can come up here. She'll take some cover there and she'll continue to be on Overwatch and watch this direction, make sure no one's going to come up after them until
Okay.
she's told to do different.
All right. You see Ramon making his way around the corner.
She does not shoot Ramon.
Nice. All right. I mean, effectively, you are out of combat at this point. You know, you can feel. Actually, you have mystic powers, right?
I do.
So anybody with mixed mystic powers can actually feels there kind of a chill through your whole body. Basically, when he opened that door. So you feel it, and so does Amira, but not nearly as bad as like you've had times where it's been like whoa, but you just feel like a chill.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, and you start to hear a loud chanting that seems to be coming from inside your head.
Okay.
Yep, as you approach them. So, Saeed, you move up there. She's clearly dead. I mean, she's very, very dead. Almost like every bit of life and has been sucked out of her. She's basically like desiccated, like dried and like a husk. And her eyes are just black holes, and this mouth is black with this like almost like there was a fire burning inside of her mouth, and it's all just like ash all around.
Yeah, Saeed shakes his head and he looks at Akuba, and Amir's in the doorway.
Yeah, I will say America gets to you as you're doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he goes, "We still have an unaccounted for mail."
Okay. What
Yeah,
have you
as you
found
say
here, though?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
I would say, what have you found here, though? This is horrific.
Yeah. Yeah, she's a husk. I think this is the this is the emissary we were looking for.
Oh, what have they done? I still hear the chanting, right?
Yep. It's kind of like you hear it soft. It's like like it's kind of like coming in waves, and you maybe feel a little bit dizzy, but not so much that you'd have any kind of penalty. But you've been same is true for you, Cyrus.
Well, I'm guessing there might be a man who can answer that.
Let's find him then.
Yep.
Cool.
Have you seen Nora at all?
I have not seen Nor yet, but I pretty much just followed you, so if she's like this as well,
Kind
it
of
will
looks
be. Go ahead.
kind of looks you over a bit, says, I don't mean to say anything, but you kind of look worse for wear.
Well, you know me. I'm in a little bit of a scrap, but I'm okay.
Yeah.
Thanks to Cyrus.
Yeah.
Speaking of
It's okay,
Cyrus,
sir.
Cyrus, you see Rahman. Are you guys going to stay at the stairs? What are you guys going to do?
Yeah, does Raman see Cyrus? And he says, where is everybody? And he's looking around, and he says, Cyrus, Amira. I try not to scream or anything, but he's like, Cyrus, Amira, Saeed, where are you?
Cyrus will like wave at him.
Yeah, Raman jogs up there and says, Cyrus, you're alive. Are you
Yeah.
all right?
I'm fine. Amira and Saeed, they're in that room over there.
The man in the golden armor that was hunting us, I took him down. He drowned, I believe. He was sinking in the water after I shot him in the guts.
Let's go see what Amira and Saeed found. I got a really bad feeling about it.
Let's join them. Do you still have the remote control?
Yeah, sure.
May I borrow it?
Have at it.
Yeah. He's gonna get that remote control, and he'll try to bring that over to like right around there, that grav lift that they've been using.
Okay. Yeah, why not? You're gonna sit there and do that in the hallway while everybody else is moving. That's going to take time to do that. It doesn't move exactly fast.
He's gonna move at.
And also, you can't see it, so. But you are
Oh,
a
okay.
pilot, so I will give you. You are pretty awesome, so you can pull it off. So go ahead and make a. This is you haven't got to fly the ship in a long time. So go ahead and make a pilot roll.
Yes, awesome.
Got to give you a pilot roll at the end of the.
Do I get
end of the
a
fight.
negative? Do I add any negative modifier for?
Only for your crits, right?
Okay.
The-
All right. Here we go.
I'm assuming it's like an
control-
old-fashioned video game because the control, like it's got like a little dot beeping on the screen, right?
All right.
I assume
got
the
one-
controller is like one of those video game like joysticks that you use to like play pilot simulators.
Yeah. Somehow by listening and by his intuition, he brings it over there. Maybe
One success. Okay,
one
yeah.
success.
Yeah. You get it. It's a limited success. So yeah, it's over there. We'll figure out what it's like when the time comes. But
It's all banged
well done. It's all smashed up. The guy in the golden armor is sitting on it. All right. So all right. Get ready for me to read a whole lot right now. Okay, here we go. So as you guys are approaching, the ones who are in the room though, you're gonna we'll call it a vision. We'll see. As you stand above the emissary's mummified body, the steel bed suddenly begins to shake, and the soot in the air forms a whirlwind above the body. A shrill, high note intensifies inside you, blocking out all other sounds, and you feel yourself start to vibrate. A throbbing headache sets in, and your skin begins to crawl as the whirlwind of soot and dust suddenly envelops you. Anybody with mystic powers, that chanting is now like almost unbearable. Like you're probably... If you're walking, like for instance in the case of Cyrus, you're probably like leaning your hand against the wall to like try to support yourself as you're moving. And if you're like standing in the room, for instance, where a mirror is, you are very likely maybe on your knees or just kind of like, ugh.
Yep.
But everybody hears the sounds. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Okay.
Sorry.
Suddenly, it appears as if your body and the room vibrate in harmony, and you experience a moment of perfect stillness. Fire bursts forth from the emissary's dark eyes and mouth, and you are blinded by a bright light as the ground beneath your feet disappears and you are transported somewhere far away. You regain your senses surrounded by terraced fields and high crops. Farther down in the lush green valley, you see a small group of white, spherical buildings in perfect rows. Two pale suns chase each other across a blue sky on the horizon. Three enormous ziggurats reach for the heavens. A wind chime can be heard somewhere in the distance. You hear singing behind you and spot someone approaching you across the field. The song is in a foreign tongue, but it moves you deeply. The singer, on the other hand, seems quite ordinary. A short, androgynous-looking person dressed in a long yellow robe with simple floral embroideries in white and gold, held together at the waist with 3 white ribbons. A red shawl covers the shoulders. A simple hat in many colors protects the shaved head from the sun, and tattoos of scrolling vines on the forehead and cheeks, contrasted in gold against black skin. A friendly smile in a weathered face. The singer bows courteously and addresses you, leaning on a short walking stick. And this is obviously you can understand it, even though she was singing in a different language. We meet at last. You must pardon the circumstances, but my vessel has been destroyed and can no longer speak for me. Poor bastard, I was able to repair both the damage from the gas giant's fumes and withstand the martyr's futile attempts at torture, but it would seem that our ancient nemesis finally caught up with me. The singer looks up towards the hastily darkened sky. Thunderstorms come rolling down the mountainsides and wind picks up as gentle rain begins to fall. There's a picture too, but I gotta read this. We don't have much time, and the enemy have advanced their plans much farther than expected. The Toan incident was just the beginning. The white butterfly will continue to chip away at the barricade you built all those years ago. Its agents are awakening, and my siblings are in danger. We had hoped to reach you sooner, but the song wasn't strong enough. Together, we hope to stir your forgotten memories and ready you for the coming storm, but the winged shadow threatens everything. Will you fall too, like I have? I am but an echo of my true self, a winged songbird whose frail notes only live in the vibrations of temple windows, in the heaving breaths of marble floors, and the sighing of wind. Without the others, the song will never be as strong enough, and without the song there is no hope for the third horizon. The clouds above are suddenly lit up brightly from behind, and a deafening bang reverberates through the valley. The singer looks up and then turns to you again with troubled look and piercing eyes. The butterfly sought to destroy me by sapping energy from the darkness. Something is about to break through. We will meet again, but you must return home now. The singer bows again, and blinding flash of light later, you find yourselves back in the hospital in Sutra next to the emissary's dead body. The air above the bed vibrates, and an impossible crack appears at the heart of vibrations, around which light seems to ripple and bend. A powerful wind roars through the room as the rip widens and flats of darkness unfold, fluttering like flags in a storm. The emissary's body is torn to shreds as if it was slips of paper, and the dark flaps gather to form a grotesque entity crowned in a halo of all colors of the rainbow. A creature of absolute darkness hisses at you, invoking primordial memories of everything mankind has ever feared. So you see something bad come out of the emissary's body, and I have a picture. This is pretty cool. I probably should have put it in Zoom. I mean, in 1220, but I think that's it. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, you see that thing coming out of the body. And as they say in the old days, roll initiative.
Boy.
That was a very quantum leap of you. Oh boy. This is a creature of absolute darkness. I don't know if... Let me see if you would know what it was. Nope, but there's no culture check for this, so you've never seen anything like it before. Everybody roll you some initiative. Oh, nice. Okay. Well, you guys get good initiative.
Ramon got 4.
4, yeah. Saeed is 2. Kuba, I have to roll her. Amira is 5. Cyrus is 6 again. Wow, nice. That's 2 6s in a row for your initiative, Cyrus. You are an initiative queen. Let's see. I will roll for the bad guy. Let's see. This will be Akuba. She gets +1, so that's a 3. And then bad guy. 3. Okay. 3. Yeah, oh, she was 3 last time too. That's funny. Both you and Akuba remain the same there. Descending. All right, Cyrus. You see, you're in the hallway, basically, mostly just getting to the doorway. As you see this dark thing rip through the room and kind of start to engulf Akuba, Saeed, and Amira in front of you. It's kind of up in the air, of course, but it's right behind.
Okay. So Cyrus will go ahead and shoot at it with her, and she's gonna actually go full auto on it.
Nice. Go for it.
All right. So I get a +1 for my Vulcan carbine. And then that's it, right? Okay. So nice. So I three success, and
Nice.
then I will empty my mag on it. So
Nice.
4.
4.
Oh, and
that's
then
the end.
empty.
That's pretty good though. All right,
Yeah.
so you have a Vulcan carbine, right? So
Yes.
let's see. Vulcan carbine gives you the crit is a 2, so you can do 3 damage, a crit, and then you could roll another crit. No, you can't. You can only do 1 crit. So you could do 1 extra point of damage. It doesn't have a weapon, so
Yeah.
you could affect its initiative as well, or increase yours. Those are the other things you could really do.
Okay. Let's see. What is its initiative right now? 3. Okay. Well, it's already pretty low. And let's see. I can't like stun it or anything like that, right?
No, that's what crits do.
Okay. I meant with a crit. I'm trying
Yeah,
to
if
look
you
at
roll the
crits
crit,
right
you
now.
can do it. Yeah. Well, you don't get to pick a crit. You have to roll it.
Oh, right.
Oh,
Okay. Sorry. All
you
right.
roll
How do
two
I
sixes.
roll? Or roll just roll two
Two
sixes.
six-sided dice, and then
Okay.
the first one is the first number, and the second one is
All right. Sorry.
no, it's okay.
I don't think I ever crit with a shot before.
Ah!
All right. All right. 5 6.
Oh, nice. That's very good, actually. Cool. All right, you crit it. I mean, it doesn't actually have a form, so it handles crits slightly differently, but I will make a note of that. Right.
Okay.
And I guess you're doing 4 points damage.
Yeah. I'll do the and yeah. If I can't if I can't effective its initiative, I guess if I can, I'll go ahead and put it down by 1. At least
Okay.
then it'll be down to 2, and we'll all get to go first before it gets to
Cool.
go.
That's good. Nobody's used that yet either. It can be effective for sure. Okay.
Yeah, so Cyrus comes around and realizes, like, holy crap, that woman was divine, and then sees this evil creature and is like, you son of a gun, da, 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 and just unloads on it.
Nice. Well done. Okay, Amira.
All right, I'm gonna pull myself together after having that horrible chanting and seeing whatever we saw. I'm gonna use the judge's talent to try to, if I hit, I'll crit it.
Nice.
So I'm gonna try to shoot it with the pistol that Saeed gave me, or the accelerator.
The accelerator pistol. Sure.
Let's try it. We'll see. Nope.
Okay. Yeah, you missed. Okay. I mean, you could. But
Actually, if there's a time to pray, I suppose it would be now when facing a creature of pure darkness. Since I'm using the judge's talent, I will say, oh please, don't leave me now.
oh, nice. Yeah, there you go. And actually, you crit. You don't even have to use your talent because you can crit with an accelerator pistol on 1, right?
I will
Yeah,
look
you
right
can.
now.
Yes.
Yeah, you can.
Yep.
Yep.
Yes, you don't even have to use a talent. Okay, so you do a crit. You don't actually have to roll the crit. I mean, you can if you want, but it doesn't matter. This creature doesn't crit in a normal way.
Okay.
All right. Cool. But you do 1 point of damage. Nice. And let's go back. Sorry, I have to have. I'm just gonna put this over here so I can see what I'm doing. This is like a special feature. If that wasn't obvious. I guess I don't need this anymore. Or this, because these guys are dead. I need a Kuba, I guess. Roman, what would you like to do?
Raman is gonna be like, oh hell, I thought I killed a monster, but now I got another one. And then he lets out 3 quick shots. Bam,
Cool.
bam, bam.
Oh, nice. Cool. Yeah, and you with the accelerator rifle, right? So you also crit on 1? So you also got a
Yeah,
crit.
so
Nice.
for the second one, he does 3 damage. The second shot, he does another 3 damage plus a crit.
Nice.
So
Okay.
6 points of damage plus a crit. Let me roll that
Wow.
crit. Oh, you said I don't have to roll the crit, right?
You don't have to roll a crit. It doesn't matter. But actually, it disappears. The darkness kind of goes away. Yeah. What do you want to do? I mean, you can sense there's still ash in the air and everything's a little bit crazy. You sense that, you sent it away, but it might maybe not forever because it just kind of blew apart. So that's all you can do, though. Kuba is, not dumb, so she's gonna say, "Let's get out of here," and she's gonna start moving towards the exit. Well, actually, though, she knows there's still people here, right? So, would she stay? Yeah, I think she would. She's gonna move towards the bottom part of the hallway. Like she's gonna use all of her movement to get down to like the part you guys haven't explored yet, because she knows that Nora's here, and also that guy, wherever that guy went.
Saeed will follow her.
Okay.
If we're out of combat, then he's gonna reload clip.
Yeah, you're not out of combat, but you can reload on your turn.
Okay.
Yeah, it's actually the creature's turn now, which is let me quickly check that this works. It's critical injuries. Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect. Yeah, it's gone. You can reload. So you're reloading. But you'll reload when it gets to your turn. Cyrus, what do you want to do? Do you also want to reload, or do you want to move, or because you auto-fired, so you're empty?
Yeah, she's gonna reload.
Cool. Amira, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna go follow Saeed and Akuba.
Okay. Fair enough. Ramon's reloading. Okay. Akuba is okay. So now she get down there. She looks into this first room here. I guess Saeed's right behind, so we'll assume you both look in here. You see what is clearly the signs of this having been used as some kind of cell or prison. You see, and whoever was in here was, let's say, not treated very kindly. You see blood, cots that are all covered in blood, and just like buckets with where they were used for their bathrooms, and yeah, it looks pretty terrible. Like you look in there, it's like the worst cell, like abused. Like you saw that creature in the other cell, and that looked like it had a good day compared to this. So she'll look in there and see that they're not there, and then she'll continue to move down. So let's see, she can get to here, to here. I'll say she'll also get to this one down here. That's about as far as you can get. And she looks in here, and this one is the same. So, are you following Saeed?
Yep, I'm just following right along with her.
Okay. All right. Cyrus, you're reloaded, and the team has run to the south.
Cyrus is gonna follow after them.
Okay. Okay. Amira, well, are you just following with Saeed still, or did you stop or do anything different?
No, I'm following and have a sick feeling in my stomach about Noor.
Yeah. Rahman, you are reloaded, and everybody's moving now.
Okay, he's gonna point at 17 and launch a grenade over there.
You're at the body.
Yeah, at that
Okay.
altar where he found that monster, just in order to
Okay.
it's
Sure.
gone.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really miss that. I'll say you can't miss it. It's not moving or trying to defend itself. We'll just say
Yeah,
that.
he says,
It blows apart.
Deckhand, I don't pray to you all that often, but be on my side. And then he shoots.
Yeah, it's fine. You shoot that thing, and whatever was left of the body gets blown apart. Let's see. Akuba, with Saeed and Amir in tow, come running down to this room, and you see chained in the room 3 people, one of which is Noor. They are barely awake. They look incredibly abused, and they look like they have not been fed or given water in a long period of time. They're kind of like slumped over, and they kind of move when you look up, but they barely react to you guys running in. There are 3. Noor is one of them, and then there are 2 other young, kind of teenaged people as you rush into that room.
Well, I'll do metacurgy on Noor.
Okay.
Yeah, I would rush right over to her.
Cyrus will do metacurgy on one of the other girls.
Okay.
Or people.
Fair enough. Okay. Cyrus, Mira. All right, Rahman, you shot the thing, and wow, it's nice to be in a room by yourself when a few darkness points, the creature comes back. Bom, bom. So yeah, this thing blows up. You're like deckhand, boom, and it blows up, and you're looking satisfied. Then all of a sudden, all the ash and dust that was in the air forms back together, and it is going to use its attack against you, which it's at this point, it's the size of a small room. You will take 3 points of stress. You can't use armor against it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just automatic damage. And that costs me... Oh, and I can do a crit. I'm going to do a crit. Because you guys gave me so many darkness points, I have to use them up. And I can... And it's going to be... Even though stress is normally crit you, apparently this is a special case. So you are possibly taking a critical injury. The greatest pilot in the third horizon. Oh, don't you have the
His
ability to
other,
flip him?
Yeah, he's got that ability to flip, so he's got 3 and 6.
Wow. Okay.
9 lives.
Well, hold on though. You can do it both ways. Oh, because you have both abilities.
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Okay. So 3 and 6 is a punctured lung. It is you will die, but not right away. That's actually what a mirror had. You will be
6
stunned for 1 turn though, so you're not moving right now. And you're -3 on any dexterity. So your next turn, which is basically is oh yeah, actually I don't know why I did that. I went around too far. It was on the bad guy's turn. So your next turn that comes up, you won't be able to do anything that act. You basically just collapse to the ground temporarily. All right, Cyrus, you're doing Metacurge. You go for it.
Okay.
Well, actually, I mean they're not broken. Well, I guess they are broken. Yeah, you can do Metacurge.
I don't have a med kit.
But then you cannot do Metacurge. You can like give them water and stuff and try to get them moving, but you won't be able to like.
Yeah, that's basically what I was thinking I was going to do.
That's
So.
Yeah, there's nothing here, but you did see him and you've been walking through this space. Out in this area out here, there's like sorry, not the right tool up. Out here, like where these other things are, this is like a staging area, so there's like water and stuff out here, so you can run out there and get water for them.
Yeah, some water, some food, all that kind of, come back. You'll like toss a bottle over towards Amira.
Yeah. Where are those cheesy pops when you need them?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything special you want to do, Amira, besides just helping to get the kids?
Yes, I would definitely try to talk to Noor if I could.
Yeah,
Get her up
she
and moving.
Yeah, you see that there's some recognition in her eyes, but barely, and she's kind of like she can barely talk because her mouth is so dry, but you can definitely see that there's some recognition there, and you can actually see on they barely have them dressed in rags, and you can just see that there's like tons of scarring and burn marks and lashings all over her body.
Oh.
Yeah. And Ramon, you can't do anything. Koopa is she sees that you guys are working on the people, so she goes back out because she knows that was that guy, and she says as much. She says, I don't know where that man went, but we gotta find him. And she starts heading back towards the center of the building. Saeed.
Yep, I'll do Metacurgy on Nor just to stabilize her.
Go for it.
Where did my character sheet go?
It got blown away in the.
Exactly. It disappeared with Rahman.
Right.
Okay, there it is. Oh, did it go? It didn't go.
I didn't see it. Sorry, I'm looking at the. Make sure I.
Let's try it again. On second thought.
Okay, yeah. I mean, they're you'll have to. I mean, broken doesn't mean that they're basically you can like carry them by like throwing them your shoulder kind of thing, and like they'll walk-ish. I mean, they're not unconscious, but they're not able to just like move on their own. Like if you were to, you couldn't like if you were to fight, you'd have to put them down basically. Right. If you want to get them out of here. Otherwise, I mean, there's food and stuff. I mean, possibly with time, they'd be all right, but you're also in the middle of a kind of a dangerous space, I guess. So yeah, so you're doing that. Okay, this thing is actually going to expand. I like this monster. It's so weird. Attacks in long range, which is 100 meters. 1 point of stress. Let me just see if it can do. I think it can actually. I just have to check the size of this building just to be sure, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you feel. Yeah, that's 3. Oh, yeah, I can definitely do that. Long range is 100 meters, right? Yeah, you feel cold, And it's weird. Like all of a sudden, it feels like night's coming. The space starts to feel dark, and everybody will take 1 point of stress. And you look around you, and you can see that that darkness is like filling the whole space here. So that's everybody, including Ramon, Cyrus, Amir, Kuba. Everybody takes 1 point of stress. And you could, even though it's like everywhere, you could theoretically attack it, but it's like encompassing you. You think it'd be hard to hit, but it's like all over you. So it's like you're in
time
the
to go.
right. You're in a cloud of
Time
darkness.
to go.
All right. So all right. But all right. So technically, it's Cyrus's turn. So Cyrus, you feel all this darkness around you, and you can feel stress coming, on your mind as you take a point of stress. What would you like to do?
Cyrus is going to. Okay. I don't think I could do anything with that. Is the thing still on Ramon?
Ramon is very far away from you, and you do not know where he is. I mean,
Okay.
he went back to you left him in 17. You're way down at the bottom of the map. Like you're. But to answer your question, it's on everybody. It's basically filled this entire hall. It's expanded itself.
So does she know that it's it's the monster and it's there? That's
Oh yeah, you can yeah.
Okay. Okay, yeah, she'll just does she think she could cut the stuff around her with her knife?
Could try.
That's what she's gonna try and do. That's the first thing that comes to her mind to try and do.
All right, make a melee attack.
Okay, and let's see. I do not get any bonus for that. Okay. 1 success.
Okay, let me roll armor against it. Yeah, nope. You cut into it, doesn't seem to make a difference. I mean, it's just you actually feel the blade cutting in it, like it's doing something, but you don't think it damaged it at all. Amira.
Boy, again. Oh boy. All right, let's see. I'm not going to try to cut into it.
Okay.
If it's all around me and it's giving me stress, can I try to read its mind?
Yes.
I mean, just to
That's
see
a mystic power, right?
Yes.
Yep. Go for it.
Okay. Here we go.
Oh, fantastic. Cool. You take another point of stress. And what you read is absolute and total darkness.
Okay.
And it's gonna do a crit on you. Because you literally just open yourself up to it.
Okay.
Nobody here has ever encountered anything like this before. This thing is nasty darkness. Okay, 1 and 4. You don't have any kind of crit ability, right? Magic crit like a sprained ankle. Okay. Yeah, your legs just go weak underneath you, and you kind of fall down.
Okay.
Yeah, it says falls down, -1 to dexterity and infiltration. I'm not going to worry about that. We'll just say that for the purpose of this, it just you try to read its mind, and you just you collapse onto the ground, but you're not knocked out or anything. You just collapse. Cool. Yeah, it's bad. You did not want to be there. Like you've probably seen some things. This is bad. Ramon, you can act now. It's kind of spread itself out, so it's thinner, but it's all around you.
Yeah, Rahman is gonna yell, "Strike, run! There is no way to beat this thing!" And he starts running, and he's making his way, and he's gonna try to get out of the building as quickly as possible.
Cool. All right. Yeah, you run you can probably get to the top of the stairs. I'm going to use darkness points. This is what all these darkness points you guys have been saving for me. You didn't realize coming in, but this place is pretty much exposed to the weather. And you're in a jungle. So these stairs are kind of slippery. Make a dexterity. Or you're going to go flying down the stairs.
Uh-oh. Here we go. Dexterity. Hold on. let me see.
Oh, you have a 0. Hold on, that doesn't make sense. Just
Oh,
pull a
sorry,
0.
sorry. I had I kept my 7
Oh.
negative penalties
So
and 1
you rolled
positive.
-1.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. So here we go. Let me do
Yeah.
that dexterity again. Sorry.
Okay, yeah. So you're gonna slide down the stairs. You'll take 1 point of damage.
He's broken.
Oh God! Yeah, you. And the best pilot in the third horizon is flat on the ground on the staircase right here. After everybody hears Rahman yelling, and then he's gone. I mean, thankfully Broken is not dead. Akuba, although, has already moved down the stairs, and she's you actually would she have? Let me see. You hear no, you wouldn't hear her. She has an accelerated pistol. Okay, you hear nothing. You don't know what's going on with her. Okay, Saeed. Rahman has yelled to you, and then he seemed to have gone quiet.
Right. And Amira's on the floor,
Yep, she
and
collapsed.
the 3 youngins are on the floor. Is Cyrus out too, or Cyrus is still?
No, Cyrus is doing well. I believe
Okay.
you.
I'm going to sling the rifle, and I am going to attempt to pick up Nor and Amira and throw them over my shoulders. And we're going to haul out of here.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and make a force. Just a regular force.
Regular force. Here we go.
Ah, yeah, nice. Yeah, you scoop them up, and you're not moving particularly fast, but you're moving. And let's see, the full movement. We'll say we'll give you 20 meters, so we'll put you about right here. At the end of your turn, it's gonna go again, and you actually you witness this, that it starts to. Let me see how big this thing is. Short range. Okay, yes, that's what it's gonna do. Okay, so it shrinks itself down, so it's only kind of about kind of from here to here, kind of encapsulating you, and the darkness gets thicker and richer, like syrup, and you're gonna take 3 points of stress. Everybody that's in the darkness, and that'll break the kids or Nora for sure.
Cyrus is also broken.
I don't think you're there because you hadn't moved yet, right?
Oh, okay. I thought it was everybody in the place.
No, it only moved. No, it compressed itself so that it could
Okay.
do more damage, but that actually it saved you because you weren't on the. Okay, good. And that costs. That doesn't cost very much. Okay, 15. Okay, so how is Saeed doing? And it's stress damage, not physical damage. Did that?
I'm pretty stressed out, but I'm still mobile.
Okay, good. And Amira is probably pretty good too, because I know she has a high.
Yep.
Yeah, so you're basically dragging Nora at this point because she's more or less collapsed. Cyrus, you see this darkness kind of whooshed. You would have to run into the darkness at this point to stay with the rest. But where you are, you're outside the darkness. That's kind of up to you.
Okay. She's in room 6, the bottom of room 16 down here, right?
Yeah, you're around here somewhere. Yeah.
Okay. So over here, where it looks like
Yeah.
there's some plants or something, is that wall? Is it open? Or is that just it looks weird on the map?
No, it's not open. But the whole place is pretty bad. I mean, you could with your arm, you could smash through the wall if you. That's what you're getting at. It would take a little bit of work, but you could do it. Yeah,
Yeah, that's what she'll go ahead and try and do that.
yeah, go
See
for it.
if
Make a
she
force
can.
check.
Yeah, all right.
Hell
Nice.
yeah.
And one to my because of my robotic arm, I get +1. So
Yeah, smash
boom.
that wall. Nope.
Oh, do I want to pray? uh, yeah, I think I will. I think I'll go ahead and pray because I mean, I really want to try and get these people out of here. So come on, deckhand, please, just one time, just let my arm be strong. Ah, yes,
Nice.
thank you, deckhand.
All right, very good. So you are able to smash out. I mean, with limited success. I'm going to say that it's kind of a small hole, so it's going to take a couple of turns to get both people out. You know, you can get through, but it's not a big hole.
Yeah,
So
like she's just like hitting and hitting, and then she's like, dang it, and she like opens up some panel and like readjusts some wires, and you see like these lights in her arm go all the way up, and then she like starts punching it harder.
nice. Okay, Amira, you're in a bit of a thicker darkness currently. With you can move now, of course. That crit is done.
Okay. Yeah, I would be helping get Nor and get out of the darkness.
Okay. Yeah, you can move to here. Let's see, that'd be 10.
Yeah.
You get to the. You could probably get to more or less down the stairs, but of course you're gonna encounter Rahman on the platform.
Ah,
If you want to stop for him, that's up to you.
Yes, I will. I'll get there and I'll stop.
And you go, okay, all right. You get to the platform and you probably start to grab Rahman to drag him, but that's about as far as you can get.
Yep.
All right, Akuba is doing Akuba things. Saeed, you're with Amira, I guess. You get around to
Yep.
where you see Rahman. He's like, there's like some
I look at
baklava on the
Amir
side
and say, can you handle Nor and I'll take Rahman?
That sounds lovely, darling. Yes, let's do that.
And
Yeah,
I'll throw
she's-
Rahman on my shoulder.
Nice. You're gonna have to basically drag Nor, but you can. I mean, you're basically like, it's not the most pleasant way to move somebody, but you got to get the hell out of there. So, because I don't think you could. You're not very strong, right? Well, make a force check. Amir, maybe your adrenaline will kick in and let you do it.
Okay, let's see here. No.
Yeah, no, you're dragging her. I mean, you're a little slowed down by it, but you can get her out. I mean, you can drag a body, especially down the
Okay.
stairs. And same with Said. You're probably not being especially gentle with Rahman. You just want to get the hell out of there. However, because you only went 20 meters, I think that's actually the movement of the creature. So it's going to follow you. Let me just see if it's movement at this size. Oh no, it can only move 10 meters. Okay, yeah. So it actually, shrinks so it can chase you. So if it shrinks, then it can move 20. Okay, it's going to shrink. That means it can only go after one of you two. So I will flip a coin. Let's see, high or low there. We'll give you the choice, Nikki, since you're the captain.
Okay, I'll do high.
All right, nope, 1. So that's low. All right, it's gonna move on. Saeed, you'll take 5 points of stress.
Oh, well, that will put me out.
Yeah. All right. So you drop Rahman. You both kind of down the stairs. Actually, it's gonna do a crit on you as well because I have to use these darkness points up. So 2 and 5. Groin. Oh no, groin pull. It just stuns you. So
No!
actually, it doesn't. Yeah, you are stressed out and your groin is pulled. So that was 3 more points. So I'm at 12. Okay. You can see now, Amir, as you turn around, dragging Nor, you can see that this thing is shrunk down to like almost in a creepy way. It's almost like in a humanoid shape. As you're dragging her down, and you can see that it kind of like with these holes where its eyes should be, it's almost blacker as it kind of looks at you. And it just did what it was going to do. Cyrus, I'm assuming getting the kids out.
Yeah, she can get the
Yeah.
people out through that hole.
Yeah.
She will.
Yeah, I'll take a couple turns. So you can do that. Mira.
Well, I cannot drag Saeed, Rahman, and Nor.
Nope.
And the thing is still behind me.
Yep.
I don't know. Rahman, does he still have that remote control? Where's the grab thing? I can throw the bodies
way
on
in the-
that.
It's way in the back. Yeah.
Way in the back.
It's
Okay.
over there.
Yeah.
It's right next to
That's
that.
right, that's right.
7. Yeah.
It's probably more likely, it would probably be faster for you to go to it and drive it around than it would be to try to remote control it. Because also
Yeah,
you
I
don't know
figured.
where it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's not much I can do. I have to take Nor, and I have to go, and hope I can come back. Hope the thing follows me instead of going after them.
Okay. Good. Yeah, you can move. I mean, she's not very heavy because of all that's going on. I'll let you move your full movement. Where do you want to go? You're going to go back the way you came? You're going to go out the front?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go. Because I'm not really. Yeah, I don't know where else to go. So
So which
I'll
way?
go out the front.
Okay. So you're going to go I'm just kind of figuring out where you are. So you're here. You can probably go like to about this far. It would be about 10.
Yep. Okay.
20. You get about here. Okay. Herman, you're out. Akuba's out there. She seems to have shot a man that you haven't seen before. She's kind of standing over the body at this point, making sure he's dead. You just kind of see her finish, and she turns around, she sees you, and she like points the weapon behind, seeing that she sees what is about to happen, which is the darkness is expanding out towards you. So she says, "Come on!" And she grabs, helps you grab Nora and moves if you want to move.
I'll just tell her, no,
yours...
I can't leave Saeed in there. So I will give her Nor and turn around.
Okay, she'll take Nora and go. Okay, she'll say, "I'll get her to safety and come right back." I'm calling in an airstrike. Get them out of there.
Okay.
Yeah. And Saeed's down. Bad guy expands to 100 meters, and it will do 1 point of stress to you.
Okay. Still good.
Yeah, and just going to do another crit because it can. Crit. 3 and 2. Yeah, it basically, once again, you're starting to run. Hit your head and you fall down. And you land on your arm, and you think you've probably broken your arm.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, this thing is pretty oppressive on you, but here's what it is. Ramon's out. Akuba is doing her thing. Saeed is out. Bad guy just had them go because I didn't move forward. Cyrus, you're still unloading the kids. Oh, actually, it expanded to 100 meters, which means that you are within the range of it, so you will have taken 1 point of stress.
Okay.
But it is now your turn.
I mean, she's still going to be trying to get the kids out if that's what you know.
Yep, this will be the last turn of having to get them outside the building, and you'll be outside, and you can move them across the water or however you take them.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. Amira, your turn. This thing is just spread out around you. It's stressing you out. You're falling over.
Right. And my arm is broken.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, broken arm. Effectively -3 range combat and melee combat. You only have like 3 range combat. So basically you can't do much combat.
Can't do anything. Yeah, couldn't even help them at this point.
Yeah, you can probably just drag them with one hand, but you'll be moving slowly.
Well, I guess I have to try. So I will run back in.
Okay. You can get to them. They're at the bottom of the stairs because they kind of fell down. I mean, you can also metacurgy them too, because even though they're down with stress, they can still, if you have metacurgy.
I have metacurgy, but I don't have any doses.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you got it. Wow, you guys are really strapped for gear. This is the end, right?
Check my leg. Check my leg. Check my med kit.
Yeah, I can do that.
Oh yeah, you start stripping through Saeed stuff. You can do that next turn because you're gonna have to go through his stuff.
Yeah.
All right, it's gonna get to go again though. Go ahead.
I don't know where you heard that voice from, but
we're connected, darling. We're connected.
Well, you're not unconscious. You can talk on some level, just not very well. Okay, you guys are still within 100 meters. So Cyrus, you're gonna take a point of stress. So will Amira.
Okay.
And Cyrus, you're gonna take a crit because Amira's taken like 3 of them in a row. So 4-2. Okay. So you're unloading these kids out the window, and this thing just it just hits you so hard you kind of stumble back, and one of the you like grab the wall with your robotic arm to hold stabilization, but it's where you were pulling rocks out before, and you pull forward, and a rock falls down and falls on your foot, and you crush your foot. So, which by the way is deadly. You could die within 1d6 days, but your movement is halved. I mean, I'm assuming that you're going to get somewhere before 1d6 days. So I'm not going to worry too much about that right now. But your foot is crushed, so you are now moving slowly.
Got it.
This thing is wrecking you. It's a good thing you didn't fight this the first day. But it's your turn, and there's a hole in the wall, and the two children are out. They are unconscious, of course, now, or they're like freaking out because of all the stress.
Yeah. Let's see. Cyrus is gonna. Yeah, you know. Oh, man, broken foot, half movement, doesn't know where the rest of her team is. Cyrus is just gonna try and get out of the building for now. Like she doesn't know what else to do. So, and those kids are out there, so she's just gonna like try and hop out that hole herself and try and get to those kids and see what she can do.
All right, where do you want to go? Because you can go somewhere. I mean, you can get out the hole. Do you want to head?
She's gonna when she can, she'll like head towards like the front of the building over here. I mean, she knows
Okay.
there was stuff over here, so maybe there's something that can help her out or something.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much there. There was 2 hovercrafts, but you basically trashed them both, and a couple of empty pallets. But yeah. Okay. So you're moving. Amira, digging through Saeed's stuff.
I am for that magic courage kit thing.
All right. Give him
The Evnos.
give him
I
an
will
M
try.
dose.
Nope.
Would you like to pray to the icons?
Yes.
Okay.
Icons, this is my darling, please.
Oh, there you go. 3 points. So whatever. I guess you went down because of stress, right? Saeed?
Yep,
So
I
you'll
was
get-
down
so-
because of stress.
Yeah, so you'll go up to 3 mind points. As she sticks you with a mind altering drug.
Come on, my darling. This is not how we go out.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Ramon's laying there. His bag is emptied out with all this baklava. There's like literally like just there's magazines of rounds for his weapon and baklava just spread out all over.
I think it's time to go.
Yeah, you're up. So yeah, Ramon is okay. It's Moran's turn. You can't do anything. Akuba's just still bringing the kid away. Saeed's turn. Okay, so it's your turn, Saeed. Which one do you got?
I'm picking up Ramon and running.
Okay. Smart move. Okay, I think this thing's just going to stay the way it is, 100 foot, because it can hit more people that way. So take 1 point of stress, Saeed.
Yep.
1 point of stress.
Holy, can I run with my groin pull?
Yeah, I don't think you have a movement delay. Let me see. Groin pull is groin stunned. Yeah, no, you take damage if you try to do. Oh, actually, you're going to take hit point damage if you use force, which you got to use to carry him on. So you can actually move quickly. You just can't carry him without taking damage for yourself. So if you'd like to carry him, you're
How
going to
much
take 1 hit
damage?
point. 1 point per, I guess per round. I'll say, because you're only going to test it once. So yeah, you can move 30 meters, but you can take 1 point of damage.
Okay.
Okay, so you can do that as long as it doesn't knock you out.
Yeah, let's go. This is
All
gonna
right, so
kill me, but
You're getting out the front door. All right, Cyrus, you took a
We'll
point of
take it up.
stress as well, I think, 'cause you wouldn't have been able to get more than 100 meters away from this thing.
Do I?
Yeah.
All right. Well, then I'm down.
Okay, you are broken. Along the shore with the 2, you're dragging the 2 children, and you just finally just it breaks you. Your mind is just like, what the man? And you collapse in mental trauma. You also took a point, Amira, I guess, if you didn't write that.
Yep, I got it.
And it won't crit anybody this round. No, actually it will. I'm going to go. Let's see. We'll go Cyrus, Amira, Saeed. This is a 6, so it's going after Saeed. Saeed, your groin is pulled. You're roughing it out, but you're about to take a mental crit. 3 and 2. Wow, this thing is beating you all. Oh, you fall down and break your arm.
oh my gosh. Okay.
You guys have so many broken arms going on. You are falling apart. Yeah. So you're dragging him, and then you fall and you land on your arm and crash it. Amira, you probably see this as he's running out. It is Cyrus's turn. Unfortunately, she is down. Amira, it is your turn. You see Saeed rush past you, but then he like maybe you trip on the stairs or something going out, and you see him kind of collapse at the bottom with he's not unconscious or anything, I don't think, but it's
Well, I help him with we have two good
Yeah.
arms between us, so we'll just grab Ramon and keep going. That's all I can really do.
Teamwork.
Exactly.
Okay. That's pretty epic. Yeah, you see Akuba running back towards you. She brought Nora over to the shore, basically. She's running back. It'll take her around or so to get there as you're kind of heading towards. Saeed, you're going to try to keep pulling. Oh, it's the bad guy's turn again. You're all still 100 meters. So
I'll take another point of damage for pulling
Yep.
him.
You will, yeah. All right.
He's going off baklava. That's all I'm saying.
All right. Everybody's still within 100 meters. So go ahead and take one more point of stress.
Yep.
And the crit is going to go to. Oh, I guess it could also crit Ramon because you're down with stress. Right? No, you're actually knocked out because you're broken, right, Ramon?
Yeah.
Like you're regular broken, not
Yeah, regular broken.
All right, so it probably can't affect you then. Okay, so we'll do something now. Here we go. So, oh my god, again, it does not like you, Saeed. Or maybe it does like you. Oh, it takes the wind out of you a little bit, but you're still going strong. And I'm assuming everybody's going to keep doing what they're doing, right? Because this thing only really has one more round of life. So, unless somebody wants to do something else, I'm just going to assume that you're just running still.
Yep.
All right. So this is its last turn. It's going to do one more point of stress to Amira and to Saeed, which
I
actually
drop
probably drops
again.
Saeed. Yep. And it's going to crit 1, which is Cyrus. All right, Cyrus.
I'm
Last
also
crit of the
down,
game.
just so you know.
Yeah, everybody's dropped now. Cyrus is taking the last mental crit of the game. 4-2. Crushed foot again. Wow, I don't know how that happened, but you're like racked in pain with this thing like in your body, and somehow you kick your foot and you break your other foot. You've literally broken both your feet, Cyrus. That's terrible. And the darkness begins to dissipate, and you're all racked out in pain, laying here. And I could just end it there, I suppose. But you hear everybody wakes to a beeping sound. Beep, beep, beep. And as you kind of start to open your eyes, you see that you're in some kind of on some kind of a stretcher or a sick bay in a ship. And you can see that the adjudicators, it's are there working on you all. You're all kind of plugged into IVs and such, as you are heading back towards the Coriolis space station. And I think we'll leave it there. You successfully recovered Nor. You found, unfortunately, the remains of the emissary. The dark morph that was attacking you seems to have faded away. The adjudicators have wiped out the building, the hospital that was being used. It seems you killed those that were running the place. And yeah, I think that's where we're going to leave it, right? I feel like, because we went a little long anyways this time, that maybe we'll do, if you guys want to, one more short session just to kind of wrap up the world. So if you're all good with that, and that'll be probably in 2 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah. So at that, any final words from our very beat up, but somehow still alive crew of the Sacred Oasis?
If you want to keep yourself safe from creatures like the darkness, the best thing to do would be to like, comment, subscribe to Bana's Keep actual play, and also Bana's Keep channel on YouTube.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's in the rule book on page 402. So thanks, guys.